Hello.
Hey, yo. Y'all already know what it is, man. We are live and haven't been in some time. We had 2 shows off, actually. For everybody who is now chiming in.
Like 3 shows. For real.
I'm trying to tell you, it was crazy, man. Just to kind of catch people up. But let me start by saying, welcome to the Vibez Podcast episode 3.
Yeah.
It says 94. I think it's 3, but whatever. We up in here, goddammit. So, again, 2 pods ago, it was Halloween, King's son's birthday. Flat was on a cruise on a boat somewhere, having a blast. So we didn't pod that day. The following Tuesday came. I was in Seattle for work, and King wasn't available early in the pod. So he was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and just skip it and just come with the heavy hitter.
I know. I was sitting there fucking changing tires at gas station.
Yeah. So we came and we brought a ton of guests with us today. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, it's going to be fun, man. So before we let everybody introduce ourselves, Flat, go ahead and bring us in, my G.
Cuffing day work for us.
Say that.
I just made a joke. Go ahead.
Man, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Flatliner, but Mr. Flatliner to you if you ain't part of my crew. What's up with it?
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Rated. And if it ain't a Soprano game, then goddamn it, I can't fade it. And usually this is the part where we go ahead and let everybody introduce themselves. So we're gonna do the Brady Bunch thing. We're gonna start here. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Yoki, known as Yoki on IG, and I'm here for the Scorpion Takeover.
Love it. Okay. Next up, we have.
Hey, you guys probably know me as Soda. I'm usually in the comments cutting up, having a good time. And I'm definitely
Soda. Hey, come on. Soprano gang up in here. Love it.
Also Soprano gang. And I'm here to have a good time tonight, representing the Scorpio season, of course.
Love it, man. Love it. Next up, we have.
Vicious Pink Creations, you guys. I'm a full-blooded Scorpio, okay? And I am here. You know, I got to customize stuff. You need it, I make it. Let's do it.
Let's see the ring. Let's see the ring.
Scorpio,
Look at the ring. Oh, my goodness. That ring crazy. Love that. Love that. Love that.
Oh, my
Can't
God.
forget the Scorpio necklace.
That's right.
Watch out.
And below, we have.
My name is Ivory. You guys can find me on social media as Ivory Rayel. And, you know, I'm repping for the Scorpios too. So thank y'all for letting me in here.
Love it, man. Love it. And last but not least, we have so many buttons.
So we know who does sound, clearly.
It's the king, bitch.
Period.
Representing.
That's quite an intro.
And there it is. When you hear all the commotion, y'all know King is in the building, man. I'm glad that everybody's here. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's smiling, man. We're having a good old time right now. And yeah, we are getting ready to have a great pod, man. So
absolutely.
First things first, what we like to do, this is the part where we kind of just chime in and tap in with everybody, see how everybody's doing. This time I'm gonna switch up. Should I switch up the order? I don't know. First off, I always start with Flat, right? See how your week been, your weekend's been. We ain't got to deep dive into the trip and all that stuff. We're gonna save that for the next pod because I got a Seattle trip to talk about too. It'll just take way too long. So how was your weekend and your week so far?
Man, my weekend was full of work, man. You know, hospitals don't never close, so just full of work, nonsense. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Just work, work and just setting up for vacation. Y'all know what it is. So
I can dig that. I'll go second. My weekend was cool. I told you I was in Seattle for a week for work, and I came back home straight into the weekend with the kiddos. Man, we had a good time, just kind of kicking it, chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Watching movies, just doing our usual thing, which was a lot of fun. Then it was right back to work. You know what I'm saying? So the 9 to 5. So I didn't get into too much this weekend, but just having that energy around was really refreshing after a long business trip. So that was cool. But I'm good, man. I'm here, ready to pod. You know, so I've been looking forward to this pod for the past couple of weeks. So I'm excited, man. So that's been me. King always loves to go last. So I'm gonna go back into my rotation.
Yo, Yoki.
How's my week? Oh my God. What is this? It's just Tuesday, right?
Yeah, how's your weekend and your week? Yeah.
It's been a long week. I work in TV and film, so I'm working on a project right now, and we've been having crazy early calls. So it's been a long week, but it's been good. Just working, really working. My mom is moving in with me tomorrow. So that's pretty much what my weekend was like, getting ready for mom to come. I'm excited about that. I haven't lived with my mom since I was in Minneapolis. Like,
wait.
I left.
Your mom know how to cook?
Yeah, you left.
Yes, you know how to cook.
She not cook. All right, so y'all got enough room?
She does, honestly.
Love some good food, man.
Mom know how to cook. Look.
Yeah, that was my week. Getting ready for mom to come and just working.
And it's right by Thanksgiving. Oh yeah.
And getting ready for my son's birthday and I had to do some parenting on him. It broke my heart on Monday. So his birthday's Thursday, and I had to kind of like smack the whip down yesterday. So
shit.
Oh man. Well,
real life teams. That's what it was.
Yeah. I feel you. And I'm in multimedia, so I've been doing the filming and all that stuff. That was what I was doing in Seattle. So I definitely feel that. Now, Soda, how was your weekend / beginning of the week so far?
It was great. My birthday was yesterday.
Oh,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Hey, love that.
That's all you get out of it.
It was fun. I got to hang out with my mom and my brother, and guess where they took me, y'all? The girlies might not like it, but they took me to Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, yeah.
What did you have? What'd you get?
I got a pineapple upside down cheesecake. I was kicking my feet and smiling from ear to ear, enjoying myself.
They got a pineapple upside down cheesecake?
Love that.
Yes,
it
was good.
I've had it. This is the thing. I don't think it's Cheesecake Factory like people are trying to shade it like, oh, it's the cheesecake. I think it's just the menu. Right? Like it's the food menu.
But listen, it's a Bible of a menu. Like it's literally like this thick. Listen.
That is overwhelming.
Salad, salmon, something.
They got something you gonna want to have. Like
that was
food
cool.
Good as hell.
My birthday was cool. My girls threw me a brunch. They made me like catfish and grits, shrimp and grits, bacon. They know I love a brunch. If you know me, you know I love brunch. So they threw me a little party at the crib, and it was dope. And that's all I could ask for. Everybody know me, I love ocean views. I'm a water sign, so that's coming soon. But
Scorpios are water signs?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I should ask this with fire.
You would think
that's the misconception. We're water signs. We go with the flow, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
But water can be calm.
And whichever way you try to flow, we're gonna let you flow. However you want to go about it.
You want to be a thunderstorm or you want to be a drip? What do you want to be?
It's that simple.
Yeah. It was a good weekend.
Can we get a tsunami?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Love it.
Like, wait, are you ready for this one?
And speaking of, that's exactly where I'm going next. So let's just take how was your weekend / week?
Our weekend was great. My son is a Scorpio, just like his mother. He turned 17, so
How old is your son?
He did teenage stuff.
Love that.
You know, he did teenage stuff. And then one of my really good best friends, her birthday was Saturday as well. So we were literally out Friday and Saturday, kicking it and recovering on Sunday, and recovered yesterday too. So, listen, it's Tuesday, and I'm just grateful to be here, grateful to be who I am. And you know, Mondays are usually hell for meetings, and so that's what I did yesterday. Had good meetings and that. So that was it.
Love it. Love that energy, man. And happy birthday to your son as well.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Ivory, how was your weekend / week? What's been going on?
Overall, I mean, my week was pretty good. My weekend was chill. I didn't really plan anything, you know. Right now I'm in the energy of flow. So I chilled out around the house, kind of listened to my intuition, started making some content to push because I got things to say. So I started creating some content to push and got some big plans for that in the future. But overall, yeah, I just pretty much stayed around the crib, spent some quality time with my daughter, and did some things that really needed to be done. That's pretty much it.
That's right. Love creating content, man. So that is what's up. Appreciate you sharing that. And lastly, King, going last per usual. How was your weekend / week? Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me.
Hit that damn button.
Come on. I
seen one thing on his stories that I was like, if he don't bring this shit up on his podcast, I'm gonna be pissed. What we got?
It's Scorpio season. Come on, King.
Give us something.
For me, I'm not a Scorpio.
please give us something.
No, you're giving real Aquarius energy.
She said you're giving Aquarius.
Give us something.
I mean, only thing I did was dope as shit. You know, got invited paintballing, so that shit was fun.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Did you enjoy it? I went paintballing once.
That motherfucker was funny. I can't wait
to go back. Yep. This shit hurt. It is worth it.
Out there taking hits left and right. I ain't give a fuck. I'm shooting everybody that motherfucking shit.
Whoa, relax. Okay. Relax. We feel you.
The only thing that was hurting, man, them high impact paintballs.
Yeah, nah, those shits ain't no joke, man. Yeah, I had fucking bruises all on my back end.
I got one bruise on my forearm. I feel it. I ain't feel it when I got hit. It was like, man, get the fuck out. Bitch, you wanna shoot me? But I kept getting shot in my fucking hand. And I ain't had no gloves on. That hurt. Close up. Other than that, it was dope. I had fun. I can't wait to do it again. Like,
that's what's up, man.
Thank you for sharing with us, King. Thank you.
Yes, indeed, man. So I'm glad everybody has something that they enjoyed.
I had something to share. Like, if this wouldn't have happened, this would have been next week. Y'all asses would have been shit short.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question, King? King, what is your sign?
She already on.
No, you don't watch the podcast, huh?
No. I really want to know what your sign is for real.
I'm everything, sweetheart. I'm everything. I'm everything.
You're killing me now. You're killing me, Mom.
What do you think I am? I think you said
an Aquarius.
Nah, I ain't no Aquarius.
I would have to say a Leo.
But you know what's wild though?
Not a Leo.
Oh, I remember.
Y'all horribly don't watch this pod.
She ain't far off.
They're new here.
If you're not that, then you might be the sign before, which is a Capricorn.
Nah, that's me.
That's him. That's
right.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
December 31st.
We'll unravel
last day of the year.
As a title.
What we gonna do tomorrow? We gonna what?
Unravel a little bit.
Okay.
Look.
Oh man, love it, man. But again,
wait. All right. So hold on. Miss Pink, what sign you think Flatliner is?
What do I think is like?
Flatliner. What sign do you think Flatliner is?
Aquarius.
It's crazy because they are the same sign.
Me and him are the same sign, but you giving both of us Aquarius.
Well, what's your
That's
sign?
the thing is, me and him are the same sign, but me and him are night and day.
Really?
But their birthdays are only 2 days apart. And they're this close to being Aquarius. Yeah.
Not really too far off a lot of times.
Are you
you're nailing it. Yes. Two Pisces, man.
Pisces. Okay. I've never really dealt with it, but you know,
Yoki said,
Mr. King is super cool and chill.
That's another
I
water
can see,
sign.
well, no, I could see why they're night and day, you know, being Pisces.
Those two fish.
Yeah.
It's crazy because one is the 21st, one's the 23rd, but they're literally two completely different people. Very close to being Aquarius. So I'm shocked that you were very close for both of them. So I like that.
Pisces is my rising. It's my rising sign is Pisces. Yeah.
I don't know. I've never got into that. I never got in what's rising, I just know I'm a Scorpio.
I just know my ring is, I got you.
Somebody has to tell me what my rise. I don't know anything about that. Like that's
to know what time you were born.
I did mine. It was Scorpio.
Are you serious?
Because I'm November 13th.
No, but it has to do with your time. That
it was literally Scorpio. The time, like it was through and through. So like every description, every nice until I'm not, all of that.
So that's the real definition of a true-blooded Scorpio.
Man,
yeah,
big dick energy all day.
No, you just straight smoky. You just dangerous person.
What you say, King?
Somebody said.
That's what they say. A Scorpio woman is just big dick energy.
Scorpio
women and I'll take it.
I don't know what button to push. I don't. Okay.
And she is Scorpion across the board, so I can only imagine it takes a strong one.
You ain't never lied.
That's right.
Love it, man. But I'm glad that everybody again has something to share, man. So we appreciate that. Again, we already know the energy's high, especially with all these Scorpios up in here. You know what I'm saying? So
and before we get into it, I want to give a shout out to Rated. We gotta give a shout out to Unc, man. Unc says want me to get a shout out to him. He be watching the pod.
Okay. Shout out. Oh, word. Okay, Cal, come on.
I ain't forget. Shout out to yo, give me a shout out. You know, one time he told me I wasn't on, but I ain't forget. And give a shout out to
man.
Big E. If she watching this joint, happy birthday. Her birthday today too.
Shout out to Big E. Love it, man.
Tamara's birthday is it today or yesterday?
It passed. So
yesterday.
Tomorrow. Where's she at?
I don't know, but look, another round of applause, man. Y'all out here. Y'all are out here, man. Y'all out here. So shout out to the viewers who are watching, even if you're not in the comment section. Shout out to all the birthdays that's going around, man. It's real right now.
I just forgot when that nigga birthday is.
I love it, man. I love it.
And y'all know Tuesday is considered Scorpion's power day too.
Oh, okay. Right on time.
If you kind of like think over it too, Tuesdays are our power days.
Oh, see, look, Big E. Hey,
I love it. Today.
So it was the alignment. It's the alignment for me.
Yes.
Love it. I see you, Big E in the building. And yeah, man. Again, shout out to all y'all for sharing what y'all had going on, man. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep the energy going. But before we do that, everybody that is in here that's watching, y'all about to enjoy a great pod. Could y'all please do us a favor and hit the thumbs up on this video wherever you're watching from? Hopefully it's from YouTube. If it's Facebook, that's cool. But get on over to that link right there. You see it on the screen. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and hit the notification bell, man. Because I feel like everybody who's enjoying this pod will end up coming back to see what we talking about. So we appreciate everybody who's coming through, man. And is that TT back there? Hold up, get this off my screen. What's happening? Hey! Love it. That is TT.
Like, I don't want her to come and interrupt. It's a friendly environment.
Yeah. Yeah, King has on headphones, so baby girl can't hear us. But shout out to TT, man. Just showed up on the screen. Appreciate her cameo before we get started. And yeah, man. With that being said, it's time for y'all to take over, man. I don't know which one of y'all want to go first with y'all topics because
somebody is messing around on their phone or something.
I thought somebody was doing something else. I didn't know what was going on.
Okay. I see what type of time you on. You know what? Every time somebody got on the purple light, they always get the up. Every time.
Y'all said it's a Tuesday, y'all little power.
Y'all, hey, that's not her too. Tuesday is the day, right? So you know,
Tuesday's the day.
That's what I heard.
I can definitely start it off. I can start it off.
All right.
I have a question.
Whose phone is that?
That's Soda phone.
It's not mine, is it?
Yeah.
Are you opening? Are you eating a bag of chips or something at the same time? Like what is?
No, but I hear these weird sounds.
Hold on. Let me see. Don't say that Soda. It is Soda.
I told you.
Is it me?
Yeah, it is your phone.
But I'm not.
It sounds like somebody cracking their knuckles like over and over and over again.
It's always my phone. If anybody knows.
We can start with Vicious Pink. She said that she has her topic ready to go.
Oh, let's go, Pink.
I have a real question. Okay, so
you got a real question?
Hold on, before you start, Tamari King, what can I do to fix it?
Mute yourself in the meantime.
Or leave and come back in. I don't know. I know you're afraid of that.
No, was that all wrong? I promise to God I wasn't here wrong thing.
It's big
okay, go ahead.
Energy. Every time when we speak forward, we not for the faint of heart.
When I thought about it before I said it, but that's this. So
that's just who we are, Mama. Whenever we're always that person. We're like, did that sound like that? So we not for the faint of heart. You are the got it or you
listen to this question. So what's
the
question?
I have a real question. So as people are dating in life, right?
Mm-hmm.
When men are meeting women, women are meeting men. Why does it seem like men always come across like that they're not being very honest when they meet a woman? Their intentions, because they're like, oh, I don't wanna like tell her her feelings or something like that. Why don't men give women the opportunity to choose what they want to do instead of men making the decision for us? Not being honest. Huh?
You're being too everywhere with it. Like, what are you?
Nah, I get exactly what she's saying.
I get what she's saying.
No, wait.
I'm not getting what she's saying because it's too everywhere.
Okay, well let me bring it back. When you meet somebody, are you open and honest about what your intentions are with the woman, or do you not know what your intentions?
All right. I answer this question almost every day. Go ahead, y'all.
All right. Look, since this is Vicious Pink's question, we'll let you decide who you want to hear from first.
I want to hear from Flatliner first.
All right.
Good choice, because if you would have picked me, what's it
a lot of the times when I mean, it's kind of hard for me to answer this because I am honest. And I really just don't care if you don't like it or not. Like you said, I'll let you choose if you want to be there or not. But the reason why this question is kind of loaded for men that I would probably say know that they have something that is a total red flag and they are not. Like this, if I know I got a red flag that majority women are going to run from, I'm not even going to open that bag unless you ask. And you have to ask the right question. Because if he really doesn't want to answer, he's going to play with those words real smooth and so that he doesn't have to answer it. But a lot of the times, that's pretty much what it is. It's something that they just and it probably catches them off guard if you ask this question, or if they can see that this conversation is alluding to that, where it's about to open up a can of worms that he does not want to open. He's probably going to try to either persuade this conversation to go a different way, because I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so when you said
flatliner, 1 second, can we cuss on here?
Yes,
Yeah,
the fuck you can.
Okay. Let me because I feel like you swimming. Why don't niggas tell women when they want to get fucked from the beginning? Why finesse and play games when you know all you want to do is smash, instead of just telling a woman that that's what you want? I'm sorry, maybe that was better to say it like that.
Because she said that sounded like somebody was lying.
Well, I mean, shit, sometimes, I mean, a lot of the times, guys can, if a guy is that straightforward, majority of the time, if the conversation doesn't go that way, you got to read the room right. I'm not going to play that card and go straight there unless you giving me a look or something that's letting me know, okay, she feeling me on that term, on them grounds, and that's the way I'm gonna play it. A lot of the times, if I just want to fuck, that's how I'm gonna play the conversation that way. Everything you say is going to return to something sexual to let you know that this is the type of time I'm on. That's because real. If I'm not trying to wife you, a lot of the times I probably already seen something that I already know is probably either a deal breaker or something I'm just not willing to deal with. So let me just see at least if the pussy or the head good, so that way I can have a reason to want to be here.
Would that change your mind? If the sex in the head was good, would it change the narrative of how you might look at that woman, even if she has red flags that you see?
Well, yeah, if it's not a deal breaker red flag. If it's a deal breaker red flag, that ain't gonna change. Now I just want to fuck this just to say, hey, I fucked, or I got some head from it and it was pretty good. But if it's not a deal breaker, then yeah, it can at least keep a motherfucker around for a while. You know.
So would you? Okay.
Yeah.
I could double down on that from a man's perspective of why they don't really keep it 100 and say what they want to women. I think most times people speak a lot on wanting to know the truth, but really can't handle the truth. That's like a thing, but it's real though. Like people don't want that.
Let's say women. Let's be direct, women.
Yeah, no, I think men too. Because if a woman said, "Yo," people, yeah, because if a woman said, "Yo,"
but people. They love being lied to.
Yeah, like if a woman said to you, like, "Yo, I fuck with you."
Love being lied to. Everybody.
Yeah.
Joe.
So this is my thing. So if a woman comes up to a man and be like, "Yo, I like you. I think you cute," you know what I'm saying, but I don't really feel you like that. I just really want to, you know what I'm saying, hang out when I'm bored, get some money from you, maybe something to eat. A nigga ain't going to be like, "Okay." He's not going to want to deal with that.
Yes,
no,
he will.
No, I'm not saying he won't do it. I'm not saying he won't do it. What I'm saying,
he will.
not if you're that honest. No, he won't. I feel like if you play that game,
yes, they will.
All right, look, that's cool. What I'm saying is that people don't like to hear the truth. And when it comes to a man coming up to you and say, "Yo, I think you're attractive. I'm just trying to fuck," 8 times out of 10. That woman's gonna be like, "Okay, that's not what I'm on. I'm not sitting here trying like, what do you think I am? You gonna take me for somebody, or you think I'm a slut?" Like, they're gonna take that the wrong way, and you're gonna fuck the money up. So niggas go and play the game, lie until they can fuck, and then that's what it ends up turning into. So they know that if I tell the truth, 8 times out of 10, I'm not gonna be able to get nothing out of this. And that's just those odds don't make sense to me. So I'm gonna lie and play the game as much as I need to get what I want. And I feel like the same for women. Men are more disgusting and more desperate, if you think, if I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? So they'll sign on to a lot of shit that, you know, I don't think men should. Like y'all said, there's niggas that would be like, "All right, cool, I'm with that." Like, you know what I'm saying? I just think that when it comes to the truth, people, they can't handle that shit. You really can't.
And I'm gonna say this really quick before it's not us that can't handle the truth. It's y'all feeling like we can't. We will respect your honesty. You have no idea how far how far you would get as a man that's being honest. Let us choose what we want to deal with. There is some women who just want to get smashed. They're not looking for nothing serious. So you just might look up and meet that person. But it's way too many people in the world for you to feel like, man, I gotta finesse this hoe out her drawers. You know what I'm saying? No, you ain't got to do all that. Just be honest. She might want to bust that thing down for you too. And we might want to just keep it pushing. But you have no idea. As you get older, there's a lot of people who are tired of relationships and they really just want to get their back broke and keep it pushing. You ain't spending the night, go home, and then tend to your kids and we're gonna keep it pushing. That's really how it be. No, nobody got time for that stuff. I just believe honesty is the best policy.
I feel you with that because I feel like in scenarios, I've always found that honesty worked out 10 times better for me than lying about anything or, you know what I'm saying, keeping things hidden or whatever. But I think for the most part, you got to understand something. When you're in your teenagers and you're not able to be that honest. When you're in your young adult years, you're not able to be that honest. Like you said, once you get older, we all reach a level to where it's like, oh, we don't have time for that shit. If this is what we on, this is what the fuck we on. But when you walk this road your whole adult life, it's not a switch that says, all right, now I could be honest and get what I want. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are still going to play the game because they know that's what got them success growing up. So they don't have that switch. I think for women, it's easier for women to go ahead and hit that switch because y'all are the ones that are gatekeepers of sex. You have to say yes in order for it to happen. It's not a man's choice. So when y'all get to the space where y'all be like, yo, I just want some dick. It's cool. It'll all work out. It's not that simple for a man. So that's why I think there's a discrepancy of why men still lie and men still can't just be 100% honest about wanting to fuck because that ratio of it not working out in his head is like, yo, I may fuck this money up if I'm being too honest. He don't know that, you know what I'm saying, he's dealing with an older woman who know what she want and she may be down for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a risk niggas ain't trying to take. So
that's the crazy part about it. I believe that men would get a lot more coochie, nigga, if they was honest. I believe that you could bypass a lot of drama if you just be 100 with it. Now, everybody's not out here looking for the right. Some people might be out here looking. If you talking to her, she's like, I'm looking for a husband. Well, you know you ain't finna smash shorty because that's not what she looking. You not what she got, and you're not what she's looking for. You're looking for something different. So why not go and find what it is that you are actually out to get, which is probably just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And you might meet a woman that is just about that same thing. Now, I think that men like to be leaders of, I just want to smash. If a woman leads with it, they don't want to let the woman lead that. They don't want to feel, a man don't want to feel slutted out, but they okay with a woman feeling slutted out. That's how
I had that conversation
what type
recently.
Of man you been dealing with? Niggas
I've had that conversation.
Out.
No, they
don't.
Exactly.
They're like, slut me out.
They want to be the ones to lead it. They want to be the ones who make that decision. Like, we're just having sex. If I come to you and I be like, you know what? I just really just want to smash you. I really don't want too much from you. I don't need you calling me, checking on me, and some more stuff like that. And you probably gonna be like, damn, hold on.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes, but to a lot of men, it doesn't come off like that.
It's how you do it too, though.
I was about to
Let's
say,
be very clear.
That's pretty strong, though. That's that scorpion coming out. That's a strong approach to a man. Like, I don't really need you calling me like that. I don't need you.
Yeah,
you know,
it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
They want a little finesse behind it too. You know, like they want a little femininity. Like they don't want to feel like
They don't want to feel like hoes.
It's not about feeling like a hoe. It's how I view you is what I don't like. If it's, I have no smoke with you wanting to just be direct, saying you want dick and you don't want fun. All that's fine, but again, it's how you do it.
Yeah,
that's really important. You know what I'm saying? When you say the wrong words, it comes off like, I'm not.
Because I also don't think a man wants to feel like ever have to question how many other guys have you said this to, right? Like they want to deal with a liberated woman, but if you come too direct, it's like, damn, shawty cold as fuck. She must be sending this same to everybody else. Like this. So I think it is.
And that's the turn off. You're right.
Yeah, that becomes, because now you're making their brain go somewhere that men don't want to go, even with their biggest slut. They biggest slut on the team, they want to feel like she really go there for them. You know,
yeah, but not only that though, y'all. It's really not attractive for a woman to carry herself in that type of way. That's normally a man's thing anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's masculine energy to be the initiator of things like that. You know what I mean? So it's like you coming off like that, he turned off. It ain't necessarily about how you making him feel. It's unattractive to him. You know what I'm saying? He don't want it.
Because so a lot of guys that may be.
A lot of men say this from their very own mouths. They be like, I'm straight.
But if she's really sensual with it, I'm gonna say this: if she's really sensual with it and he's feeling it and he go with it, I think that men don't like feeling like I'm not in control of this situation. Like I'm doing whatever shorty want me to do. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna hit it like this. I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna do it this way. And it's like you can control that situation even with femininity. It doesn't always have to come off as masculine energy. That's why people say the power to pee, because in reality, the power to pee is really in control. It's just more of it. I mean, if you want to come off with some sexy red energy, she over here with Drake now. When there's people who've been way more feminine than her, who he wouldn't even bother. I think that there's an aspect of using the pussy power, because that is the power. I just think that it doesn't always, it depends on how you're going about that. Like if somebody's like, I just want you to drop them drawers and pull the dick out. I mean, obviously there's a lot of men who are not gonna like that. But there's certain women, like, what's the oldest profession in the world?
Okay, can I ask you a question, Ivory?
Prostitution, where women literally have men lining up lines to give her their paycheck and get in trouble at home with their wives.
That's right.
They ain't got no money.
They're still finessing.
Yeah, but
and they're still like, Daddy, what you want me to do for you? You know, they're still.
Yeah, it ain't pull that dick out, stranger.
They're not coming to the part like, unless that's a special request.
Very sexual beings,
if that's what the John is into, then they'll do it. But 9 times out of 10, if a prostitute, when she run down on him, she thinks she's supposed to naturally finesse until he guides her differently and say, no, I want you to talk crazy to me or whatever. Then she will adjust her approach. But I think it's just our programming. I think it's how we're programmed. And just to touch to your point earlier when you were like, guys lying, I think it also depends on where the guy is. Because men tend to lie till they don't have to, right? So if I need to build with you, I have to kind of finesse it a little bit, because I need you to be a support system to me, so I can't handle. But once a man gets to a certain space in life where he no longer needs that, they are boldly honest, like almost to the point of disrespectful of what they need, what they will, and
I would definitely agree.
So I think it also depends on where a man is and what they need a woman for. So usually if a man is lying or finessing, or they need you for a little bit more than sex. Sex is obviously the main thing, but I need a little bit more nurturing, a support system, something like that. So I can't just handle you like that. But if a man got his shit together and he has everything set for him, he will have no problem telling you, sweetheart, I'm a very busy man. I don't have time for all of that. This is what we got time for.
I believe that men who have good penis carry themselves.
We Scorpios. We say dick.
I believe that men who have good dick carry themselves in a different type of manner. That they are going to require a woman to be of a certain stature, of a certain way, because they know what they have between their legs. Now, men who ain't packing, or not necessarily packing, but don't know what to do sexually, no, it's a no.
See, I don't know if I agree with that, because when
the confidence is not the same.
He know he's got his pick of the litter. I feel like it's the men that aren't as endowed in that area that finesse a little bit more, because they know. I mean, what is it, the meme that goes around that says the smaller the dick, the more loyal? Like, y'all haven't seen this? It's like a meme goes around.
I kind of agree with her. Like, I seen dudes who they fucking are shooting their shot at everybody. Like, yo, come here, let me see who I can get the fuck hooked. And
but a lot of them lead with their money and not with their personality, not their pocket.
They lead with they get for gab and they dick. What are you talking about?
He's not lying with that.
Huh?
No, I agree with what you're saying, Pink. I agree with that they do lead with,
men their accolades. with their money these days are not leading with their personality. Men who are coming up short, they know they're coming up short, and they are going to.
I'm not talking about them. I wasn't talking about the men coming up short, but the men that coming up short, yeah, they probably will leave with their bread. I agree. I was talking about the ones who not coming up
Everybody
short.
who has, I believe that depending on how your sexual nature is, it will determine your confidence in a man. If you know that you're coming up short, you know you probably have to come with something. They'll be like, oh man, he can't fuck, but then they can get some fire ass head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you.
First of all, y'all not about to come for the shrimp game. Because majority women love all you can eat shrimp, seafood. Regardless, if he knows how to
Scorpios.
Dang, don't know Scorpios like shrimp.
If he knows how to work that motherfucking shrimp, I know if I didn't work this motherfucker with 8 different women and all 8 has climaxed, you're not gonna tell me I ain't got no good shrimp.
No, you're lying.
No.
Why don't women tell men when their dick is whack? Because y'all be over here really thinking that y'all doing something, and a lot of times y'all really don't. We just don't want. They just don't want to hurt y'all feelings.
Girl,
if we gotta change your sheets,
I do not
if
agree.
We gotta change your sheets before you can go to bed. You can't lie to me.
You're not doing that with
your legs shaking like you left a vibrator next to you in the bed. You can't lie to me.
With a shrimp
flatliner.
If you're snoring when I ain't fairly finished, you can't lie to me.
But these are the results of a shrimp.
I've never heard of it.
That's what we're trying to understand here.
Yes. I've never heard of it.
Nobody.
See, y'all not thinking straight. Y'all thinking about the small shrimp. Let's look at that big jumbo size shrimp that can kill anything that hit it. Think about the jumbo size shrimp. Like y'all think shrimp. Oh, popcorn. He ain't say popcorn, He ain't say popcorn.
I don't think that you got. First of all, it's a pot full of Scorpios. Like that's not gonna work. I don't care if you come in with money. I'm sorry, and it's gonna sound terrible. The money, the personality. I don't care. Like I'm not spending my life having bad sex.
That's really.
This is a short life here. This is a short time.
Literally,
I'm not going to
it's so real.
Sorry, you got to find somebody else to do it.
And that's men too. Men do not.
What?
You got to go to somebody else. I can talk all day. Y'all got to go to somebody else. Please, somebody be a question.
Go back to your why they don't lie. Most men are not going to lie. We know who the whores are and who we can tell straight. I just want to fuck.
That is a shrimp. That is a shrimp too.
9 times out of 10, what I've learned
how big the shrimp is, and that's on somebody's hand.
That's right.
Past their hand.
We're not talking about those.
Where's the girth? Where is the girth?
But it's the girth.
You
can't see how thick this shrimp is.
We need girth.
Where's the girth?
That's on someone's hand. Look at this middle part right here. Look at that middle part. That's little thick little shrimp.
Get out of here.
What I have learned.
What
I have learned.
Look at that shrimp. That's next to somebody's hand.
Yeah.
Where did you even find this?
It's a shrimp.
What I have learned.
You ain't even never seen a shrimp that big before.
Exactly.
That's a
I don't
That's
want to
a
see a shrimp that big, yo. Look, let's get it straight. I don't want to see that shrimp that big. Not at all. No, thank you, man.
What I have learned of the women that you don't have to lie to, majority of the time, are single mothers. Single mothers, you do not have to lie to. You can really be honest. Why? Because they rarely have babysitters. And when they finally get rid of that child, they're back broke. They are ready to do so much shit that they cannot do majority of the time. So when you talking and you realize that is a single mother, the dad might come on the weekends to get the kid. You know the weekend to call her up and say, hey, I'm on my way to drop off this dick, and she's going to be with it. I don't give a damn what she say, because when she finally get that babysitter, she is for the streets. And I don't really mean for the streets, but she is for the goddamn picking. And if you talking the right game, you will be in somebody's mama that night.
If you know how bad we will be
in
if we
somebody's
a
mama.
babysitter or some trash shit. That's what I'm saying. Go to somebody else, please.
That's a gamble. King,
No,
before we move on,
no,
King.
That was true. Like, ain't nobody getting no babysitter for no shrimp. Like, why? Why?
Fulfill me, baby.
King, how do you feel about men not being completely honest with women when they just want to fuck and things of that nature, man?
Oh, God damn.
Take a sip. There we go.
And let's be honest. Let's break it down to why men lie, why women lie. This is just not a man thing. This is a female thing too. I've talked to a lot of people. Like I said, I've answered this question many times before. People love being lied to, men and women. One, let's just keep it real. The more females love not being lied to someone they're extremely attracted to. The less attractive a person feels about himself, or he's been told, or how society deems him, the more this motherfucker gotta lie. That's a whole meter. The more attractive you may think you are, the more you gotta lie. The more attractive you know you are, you ain't gotta lie for shit, because most motherfuckers gonna be down for it. So like I'm just gonna say high, not high earning, high value, the most attractive, the ones that everybody be going for. They keep it real, but how many times is people going to run into that man? 9 times out of 10, everybody's going for him, so he can just pick.
You talking big shit right now. I love that.
I'm just keeping it real. That's how it is. So y'all were like, oh, a lot of these dudes who lying, they don't have that type of confidence, or they probably don't really think really highly of themselves, or they probably not really that good looking. So of course they're gonna have to lie. You don't know. And then on top of that, when y'all say like, all right, y'all like to get y'all back bust, you know how many times, in the past 2 months, I talked to a lot of people. I'm the person that people vent to. About five females would tell me, no, like, these dudes just want to fuck me. But damn, you know what? I don't mind doing the shit, but damn, we got this understanding. But you know how like dudes would be like, if we just want to fuck and just that's it. We want to treat it like, all right, I'm gonna dog the shorty out and roll. Like, y'all I like our situation is we just fucking and that's it. But don't like it, just don't treat me like a slut and just roll. Damn, like get like I've heard this saying before. Finesse me out my pussy, even though this is the situation. Make me feel special that I'm doing this shit.
I agree with you because
feel like you just a slut. Like, yeah, I'm just here to fuck. Dog, like you're like, damn, like
they want that bubble gum. They want that bubble gum. They want you to talk all that bubble gum. That's what
they want you to fuck them, but they don't want to be treated like you fucking them. That's the difference. Yeah, it's like, come break my back, but don't just leave like I'm just some bitch from.
You will like me, like, all right, I'm fucking and that's it. I come beat that shit up and roll. Like, do you have some dudes? Because if a dude get upset about it, he might be really feeling you. He might get in his feelings because he probably really see you as something different. Of course, so he probably really can't do that because he might see more. And then one of y'all made a good point. This person is maybe looking for something more within it, just the fuck. Like everybody wants something, and sometimes some people just like fucking. But like a lot of people don't really feel like want to be treated like stuff. Some men don't. Some females don't. Some want to feel like they're worthy of something or feel like something is good coming out of it, even though this is the situation. At least talk to me. Let's have a conversation. That's why people love being friends with benefits, but when it's just a benefit product, they feel some type of way. Like, we can't have a conversation, we can't be cool. Like, damn, like what the fuck? So people love literally being lied to in some instances. What's another joint with it? And then like it takes literally what I was just saying, it takes the illusion out of it. Cause like saying like if this man, like say like he don't want a relationship with you, but he wanna fuck. but he said, like one of y'all like said earlier, and I just said, like, he wants to feel that emotional connection. He probably wanted to feel like there's a bond, but that's all he wanted, sex. Like, he's not going to get that. Like, if he just say, look, I'm just trying to fuck. Because, like, y'all females going to treat him like how a man would treat a female. Like, y'all would just probably fuck him and sit on his way. But some dudes want that finesse too. Like, man, I want to just sit up, chill with her. We can sit, watch popcorn. They just don't want the title. So if they do that, tell you straight up, basically you want to treat, you want to feel like all right, I'm going to play the nigga part. I'm just going to fuck him and leave him. And where he probably want to just talk, he probably want to, look, at the real, let's keep it real. He probably want a spoon. He probably want to hit it multiple times that night. Look. Y'all know there's some niggas out there who like to just sit up with y'all. That's how it is. That's how it goes. But if he keep it like, I just want to fuck, then y'all just gonna treat him like that and just send him on his way. Be like, damn, I can't spend the night. I can't chill with you. I can't have that type of connection. No, you are like, no, nigga, get the fuck out. We just fucking every road.
There has to be, because we're women, because there's emotions, because if there are things that's happening, I believe that there has to be a line to be drawn with certain things. I don't need you spending the night with me. I don't need you doing all that cuddling.
You cannot come over my house.
See, that's where the lie comes in. That's where the lie comes in, because they're going to keep that lie, make you think.
Why would I let you know where I live? Are you out of your mind?
What Jody said, I love because I love you, girl.
Come on now.
Why would
that's where the lie kicks in, because they want all of that shit.
And then be in a relationship. Then be in a
relationship. That's a part of the game. Like, I'm not saying it's right, but that's why it is.
So men like the perk of being able to have a woman to be like their woman. You don't want them to be your woman.
That's like you like getting paid, but you hate doing the job.
Exactly.
I don't work nowhere.
If they can get paid without really doing the job, they're gonna do it. Let's just keep it a bang. Like everybody loves getting paid, but
then it can just go deeper when you start talking about black men, and a lot of times they picking their mamas. You know what? They woman is like picking up so much. Like, it can just get really deeper. But I think
because I'm over here like talking about dick and leave. Like, why did you ever step foot in somebody's home? That's crazy.
Everybody got different standards, man. Different modes to get the same job done.
If you lay on somebody's, this is me. The Scorpios are a different breed, man. Like, if you come in my house, do you know the level of love I have for you? I'm talking friends,
you, man. You are not. You can't. That's you. A you thing. Like, that's not everybody.
Is it me?
I'm territorial.
Yoki,
tell them I
can anybody come to your house, Yoki?
Yeah, no. That's why you said Scorpios. Yeah, no.
I can tell that ain't no niggas walking through your house.
I'm doing this from a portion of my house that ain't even the main quarters of the house. That's how secretive I am. This space that I'm in right here, this ain't even a space that I care if this go viral, the world see it or whatever. This right here is meant for exactly what I'm doing right here. That's how private of a Scorpio I am. We ain't even in the main quarters of my house.
So
what
basically, if we make it over to the Scorpios house and dick them down, are y'all telling us that we got a meal coming after the good dick?
Oh yeah.
Better
be.
Oh yeah.
Look, bitches think I ain't cooking shit.
What you say?
We go together.
No, if we just smash it, I'm not doing all of that.
Right.
Can you make me a drink? Can you make me what you sipping on? Can you make
want a bottle of water or a Gatorade, a BC powder? That's what I got for you. I don't have.
Pink is different. I can already tell. Pink is different.
And I hate to say,
different.
You probably the one who probably get lied to the most because they don't want that energy.
Like I don't give that energy though. Okay, look, let me tell y'all. Can I tell y'all a little snippet?
If I'm going to lie to you because then you're giving down. Like, fuck.
Pink is very different.
Ivory is an interior
Pop your
decorator,
shit,
so I know
Pink,
her
because
house
she
is
said
great.
she had a secret.
So you just
look, I'm with it.
We get the
secret something. Let's get to it.
I don't typically let people know where I live. Even like and when I'm in a relationship, I don't want my man just bringing his friends to the house.
Absolutely not.
No.
No,
no. I think that's a real Scorpio thing. Like, no, you can't. What are you doing over here? Your energy just disrupting the flow of my crib. Like,
yes.
And
That's
then
crazy.
Are you out of your mind? If I see somebody laying in my bed, I might be like, I need you to get out of here. I can't imagine somebody who I don't love being in my bedroom. That's insane to me. Like, why?
I posted this last night. Hold on. Can y'all see it? Wait, how do I do
what
this?
It say,
That's
boo?
nuts.
What's it
Give
say?
us-
You gotta read it.
Give us a window into your life, Scorpio. That's the size of the window.
Wow.
That's the
No.
window we giving you.
That window's
there you
small as
go.
a motherfucker.
Exactly. Listen,
He's like
I'm
hiding
not-
by a corner closet in her home. Like,
That's crazy.
I keep turning the camera like, wait, they might see my room.
I feel you, man.
Like,
But
I think that
all of
like
the
a lot of Scorpios I know are like that. Like, if I say, hey, you want to come over for dinner? Do you know how much I love you? Like, look at now, see Tamari's face, even with a friend, like, and then I'm gonna take care of you when you hear it. You're gonna love it.
on my life.
You're going to absolutely love it here. You've made it. What did Tara say? Congratulations.
Until you don't.
You've made it.
Until you don't.
Yeah.
All of the fellas on this panel and in the comment section, if you make it over to a Scorpio's house,
Yo,
you can
you
dickin' and chicken. Do you hear me?
you are doing something right. All right.
You are
So
dickin'
Right.
and
You are
chicken.
now rocking with the best.
no
Yes.
bullshit. I feel you. But
I'm sorry.
oh no, I was going to you got something else.
Thank you guys so much for answering me. That I know that sometimes people have different perspectives of different things,
For sure.
and I'm always so open to it because everybody has a different way of looking at things. So I thank you, fellas. Thank you,
No
ladies.
problem. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you,
was
bitches.
done,
Cake for
bro.
your topic. Oh, King, you got some more?
Nah, y'all go ahead.
All right. All right. All right, man. Next
I
up.
just feel like at the end of the day, you gotta look. It's game.
I'll go.
Everybody playing game, and
I'll
you
go.
don't like it. Hey,
Because
So be it.
this made me think of my question because we mentioned sexy red. So this is what I want to know.
oh no.
All
And I
right,
know-
Yoki.
Yep, I know. Like obviously, we all feel like female rap is gone so far, right? Right.
Mhm.
So let's just put that out there. You guys don't have to do the disclaimer as men and be like it's gone too far. But I really want to know, as men, do you feel like the outward or overt sexuality of female rap, just Instagram threads, the rise of like OnlyFans, does that make you feel more comfortable about your, how do I want to say, like sexual needs? There was a time where men were like shamed, right? Like you only supposed to technically be fucking on one woman, and you were like the worst man ever for having your natural carnal desires as a man of what you have. So do you feel like the popularization of female sexuality and being able, women on the internet being half naked, the normalization of OnlyFans, does that make you feel more comfortable embracing, your natural carnal needs as a man? Or is it just like, I don't need everybody in my business, I was okay just, shaking off when I got a chance to shake off? Or are you like, thank God I don't gotta feel like I'm just, something's wrong with me now?
I'm so lost with this question because somebody, what?
I think I kind of understand.
Okay, let
where
me
we're
do
going
like
with this.
Pink had to do. Okay, let me clear it up.
Yeah,
Now that
give
women
it
can
hood.
walk around half naked,
Right.
you can be fucking on the internet on a thread.
Mm-hmm.
WAP, in the age of WAP, basically it's normal for women to be hypersexualized in the presence of men. Do you feel liberated by that? Do you feel like, okay, now I don't have to like hide, women are starting to understand our needs and our being, because women are taking it on, and it makes it easier for me to live as a man in my own carnal truth? Or is it like, I didn't need y'all to do all of that?
I know what you mean.
Okay.
I think you want to go or
no.
Oh,
Mine is gonna be simple as fuck.
So what I think is happening here is that, at least what I take from what you're bringing to the table with this is that a lot of, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of, I'm gonna say the majority of the time is usually men sexualizing women a lot, like back in the day. Like you have to, it's so much easier now because women are usually more sexualizing themselves in this day and age. It's like you don't even have to, try to imagine certain things. Now, like I said, it's everywhere. Like I said, the OnlyFans is out here, the Threads is out here, the Twitter is crazy 24/7. You know what I'm saying?
Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is wild. So it's like now that this is such a broad thing, I get what you're saying. Like as far as like men being comfortable with either saying certain things, being a certain way,
right?
Yeah. I don't think that it's more comfortable. I feel like for those who are like some creepy ass niggas, they at home. They love this type of shit. But I think for the average man, no, because I still feel like some men are still held to an older standard than where we are now. I still feel like a man could still be called a creep in 2023 if they want to. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if the OnlyFans is popping, regardless if you on Twitter with your titties out playing with your pussy, whatever you're doing, if she feel as though whatever you just said made her feel away, she can still be like, yo, you nasty as hell, regardless of how much she's sexualizing herself or putting it out there. So I feel like, yes, it is a difference nowadays. And I feel like a lot of the creeps, like I said, they're at home. They're getting the pies, the fucking cakes. They get everything. Everything is just like, oh, bet this is what we live for. But I think the average man, I think we look at it a bit different. I don't think that we look at this as like, oh, it's out here. It's out here. Most men that are like really that type of guy don't really want those type of women. A lot of times we look at those women because it's a reason behind we look at those women. Like, okay, she's good for, like I said, for the eye. She's good to look at. She's good to show off, but to take serious, to take into a relationship, to marry, never. Right. I would never marry a sexy red because that's not my type of woman. If I look at women's Instagram, right, and I think, yo, what if I went to my mom and be like, yo, mom, I'm thinking about, this girl. I really like her, man. I'm thinking about, she's like, yeah, friend, what is she like? And I show her Instagram to my mother. What would she think? Immediately, it's like, you show me what you're selling. So it's like, if my mama would look at your shit and be like, yo, this is what you like, she'll feel away by what she see. It's like, we don't want those type of women long term. We might want to fuck them. We might want to fucking, hook up with them, probably get something like that going, but we're never taking the big steps with those type of women. So I think it's a temporary thing. I think it's cool to have fun with, because right now everybody's just, everybody's in that space where it's like, it's out there. People are active. Everybody in each other's DMs. They doing shit like.
Do you feel seen though? Do you feel seen? Like now,
No, because I still feel like those type of men are still going to lead the front for that. I think the creepy niggas is still going to be in the front lines of that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
that's fair.
Creepy.
Wait,
that's
what?
Fair. That's fair.
I said it's Offset creepy.
Oh, look, I'm telling you, man. It's I think we're in the same spot.
Party and
But see, this goes back to what y'all said in the first conversation. I think Offset married Cardi because he got a taste of Cardi, and Cardi did some things that ain't never happened to that man before, and he ain't want to let that shit go.
Really.
Wait, we don't like.
Don't look at the image that she portrays. Look at
why
like
is that
her.
creepy?
No, so my thing is that right, like King, like you just said. The image she portrays, I don't think most men are going to want that long term or want to marry somebody that is open sexually, that is like ratchet, get like that. I don't think that you think, oh, I can't wait to wife her. No, you don't. You think you're fucking her first. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she might be cool to hang out with, but I don't think you think marriage. But I said, once you get with this woman like that, and she do some things to you, shit.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that. In that specific scenario, I don't know if I agree with that.
But you know what is so crazy is that you guys won't marry a woman like that, but you guys are going to cheat on your wife with a woman that is like that. I don't
100%.
understand. Why would you not
How
want
about lose their whole family? Whole family in the garbage.
No.
I was just about to say that.
Let me say this really quick.
In the garbage now.
Yeah, why is it that,
Like, let's be for real.
men have urges and desires, right? You want a freaky woman, but you don't want it to be all exposed, and you don't want it to be out there. You want her to be a freak for you, right?
Right.
But I've heard certain things where, I would never ever, do certain things, you know what I'm saying, to my wife that I would do with somebody else. And I just don't understand certain things of why would you not have a wife that would give you all of the pleasures and stuff that you want, but you will go and cheat on your wife or your girlfriend with somebody that will do those things for you. I've never understood that.
Because
hold on, wait.
Disrespectful, and maybe they hold their wives to a higher regard. Maybe
that's a small percentage of men, sweetheart. Not every man is saying that.
No,
I want to do anything and everything to my motherfucking wife. You got me fucked up.
But when I look at it is that I think that like what we're speaking on is something that is temporary. When we're talking about our wife, we made them our wife for so many other reasons than just the bedroom. So you have a woman that is there for you in a time of need. You got a woman that is there to help support you. You got a woman that is there. She's a good mother to your children. She's a great supporter of whatever your business is. Like there's a lot of things of why a wife is a wife.
But here's my thing. Offset came to that relationship with his own set of traumas and things he's dealing with. What if Cardi was able to level with him from a street level, from a, whatever, and she was able to level with him and bring something out?
100%.
He may not have been ready for the wife that's vibrating up here yet. That's intimidating to him, or he wasn't. So I think it's unfair in that specific dynamic to deem her maybe not necessarily wife material, because from what we could see, she's a great mother. She's a great mother. And if anything, she's challenged him in ways that, for him to grow as a man.
That's what I was saying. Like,
no,
like we got ideals, but then you can say that Cardi definitely married Offset. Like, I think that people like to say all this stuff that sound good and it makes sense. But when you look at the real world, it's like, yeah, you married Mary Poppins and you over here paying people for conversation to lay up with them. Like you're literally paying Marilyn Monroe to be your friend. Like, we gotta be for real.
But see, that's what I'm saying. When I say that Cardi B gave him something that he hasn't gotten before, that's what I mean. It's not just sexual things. They can relate on a street level. They can relate, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This type of thing. But my thing is that
she's entertaining.
All the things that we deem that is good about Cardi B, a lot of it we didn't even get a chance to see until after she was married and after she had a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all keep forgetting, y'all. Fuck that image that they're portraying to us. Like that is an image. That is a gimmick. What they train to social media and that shit is a gimmick. Behind closed doors, they're totally different people. We don't know how she is. And she probably dope as fuck. That's why he married her.
But see, that's why
how they say like, look, we listen to their music. Their music saying one thing, but they're doing something totally fucking different in real life.
100%.
100%. Y'all not looking at the music and all the image they portray. But in real life, like, she got a motherfucking husband. Oh yeah, don't do this, don't do that. Like, she got her own motherfucking husband at home, and that's half of them. They talk this little ratchet ghetto shit because it sells. This is a fucking image. Sex sells.
What I'm saying. That's the point I was making. That's the same point I was making. Like you can say you don't like this image or what people portray, but you don't know those women. Like you don't know
them at all.
That's what I was saying.
Right, so but that's why I feel like
we don't like this imagery. It's like you don't know that woman.
You don't, but that's with everyone. I feel like,
but you don't know them.
I feel you, and I feel like that's how it is with everyone because everyone chooses. Right, everyone chooses what they put out there. I know artists are different because they have to use their image as their brand, but even as regular people, we choose what we post. We choose what video goes up. We choose what Instagram picture we put up. So we choose the image. I'm not saying that you have to live by the image you portray. At the end of the day, this is a screen name. my name's rated on this podcast. I'm not rated once I log off of this channel and go live my regular life. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the difference with that. But my thing is that I'm speaking from, like you said, oh, but that's the girl you'll go cheat with. It's like, yes, because she gives off an image of someone that I would like to fuck. That's why I cheated on her with her. It's not that I don't know her personally. I don't know if she's a good cook. I don't know if she's a good person. I don't know if she's a good mother. But I do know what that mouth do. And I want to go see. That's what ends up happening.
So do men settle for they settle for certain things, but not the sexual side of a woman? Because a lot of times men are lacking certain things within the women that they are dating or married to. They get to talking about how, oh man, we only had sex on my birthday. Nigga, only give my motherfucker on 4th of July. Like a lot of times you hear about men being with women who are really not fucking on y'all, really not sucking on y'all, and it got to be like a special occasion for them to do something nice. But is it the thrill of it for you to marry somebody like that because you can go and be free every now and
then? Hell no. Yeah, no. I want the woman that I cheat with sexually. I wish my woman was like that. That's the reason why I even went over there. Yeah. The point is that it's not this is the thing. Most guys who are in that situation, everyone has a limit, right? Some people like, yo, we can have sex, but I don't like this position. We can do this, but don't come in my face. I don't want to do no videos. Like, I don't like that type of stuff. People have their standards, which is cool. But guess what? That freaky bitch don't. She down with everything that you're not down for. So when shit is not hitting in the bedroom, it's not the fact that I don't love you. It's not the fact that I don't appreciate my family. It's not the fact that I don't think that you're a great wife. All these other things. It's just in the sexual aspect. And like Soda just said earlier, she said, I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how dope you are. I'm not going to fuck somebody that I'm not having a good sexual relationship with for the rest of my life. Right. So if your sexual side is not hitting, regardless of all these different things, he's not going to leave a great woman like that. But he will step out and get that head or step out real quick to get that, to please that part. And then he's not going to do that. Yes, it can jeopardize what he got going on, but trust me, it's a reason why that happens. So I don't think that men go into relationships with that, like, oh, I'm going to marry a woman who don't have the sexual appetite just so I can go cheat. That don't make any sense. I would love for my woman to do everything I want to do in the bedroom. And vice versa, the same thing. I would want it to be the exact same way. If she's into some shit, I should be able to be like, you know what? I never thought about that. Let's try to see if I like it. We should be down with certain shit like that. I should be able to please you. You should be able to please me. Because I don't want it to be like they say, what's it saying? What you want to do, somebody else will. And I never want my woman to be thinking about another nigga doing something that I'm not doing. So I'm going to do that shit. But a lot of cases,
boundaries before you marry them. I think like
100%. Yes.
You know,
I agree.
Boundaries. And so if you say I'm gonna marry her anyway, we're not gonna sit here and pretend like you didn't know her boundaries. You didn't know you wasn't gonna be fulfilled in those areas. You move forward with it anyway, and now you're running around on the side. Like let's be for real.
I feel you. And some people feel like they may meet their sexual bar enough to be content, but at some point, like they said, when you get married, maybe the sex died down some. Maybe it's not the fact that her sex is bad, or say whatever the case may be. Maybe they don't have sex enough. Maybe their chemistry isn't working right. It could be something. And I feel like they're like, oh, things are different. Once you got married, it's different, or it's not the same in the beginning. In the beginning, everybody fucking like rabbits. Everybody doing all the wild, freaky shit, having fun in the beginning. But of course, when you have a person and you have a lifestyle, you got family, you got work, you got things that you're doing, it's different. So yes, your sex life is going to take a hit, regardless if you like it or not. It will. You got to be able to deal with that with your partner. You have to know that your lifestyle and your partner is worth that hit. If you don't feel like that, then you're going to have some problems. And that's why women go out here and cheat with niggas who lack certain things, and men go out here with women who he feel lacks maybe certain things in the bedroom. And that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like King was raising his hand, and I feel like his voice wasn't heard.
What do you got to say about
Come on, King.
Look, I damn near forgot what the fuck I was going to say because he rambles so long. I literally forgot now.
Okay.
But oh no. I was about to say no.
Oh,
This is have to do with how everybody swears they're good at conversation, they're good communicators, and all this good stuff. All this could be solved with communication. A lot of people don't like having uncomfortable conversations, even during dating, relationships, marriage counseling. These are conversations that could be had. Look, I'm expecting X, Y, and Z, and if I don't get this, this may happen. You got to know yourself. Know oneself and know what you expect and what you want. This shit could be all the way avoided. Like, look, I'm expecting at least having sex at least 2 or 3 times a week. If this shit don't happen, we got an issue. I like doing these positions. What positions you like? And then also like having in motherfucking check-ins. Do you like anything new? Still date your partner. Still trying to learn them. They're growing, y'all getting older. Shit, y'all might not like this position no more. You might like this. People are afraid to have conversations because people are scared to really feel like they may be lacking or whatever. So a lot of people assume every motherfucking thing. So with that, communication is key, and that will solve all that shit. That's if you can actually communicate with your partner. And a lot of people really don't. When they have someone like, oh, we don't have sex on my birthday. You married this person. You didn't even know this person was like that because you didn't have that sexual conversation. And a lot of people are scared to have a conversation about sex because people, oh, that's all you think about. That's all you want. Nigga, this shit is important.
Hell
like,
yeah.
I don't care. Like, shit, some shit is important that people don't like to talk about. Yeah. Sex is important. The way you look is important. Oh, I don't care about how a person looks. Yes, the fuck you do. Mm-hmm. Everybody is vain a little bit because the first thing you see if you are attracted to somebody.
He's speaking facts. It's true.
And everybody, oh no, it's about the inside. You won't even care about the inside unless you like the outside first. And everybody hates to admit that shit, but it's fucking true. You have to have these uncomfortable conversations, and everybody hates doing it. So now you're married. There was a lot of things you liked about a person, but you didn't have conversations about the most important shit to you or for you when it comes to sex or anything else. So now you stuck and you kind of want to be faithful. And now you want to you have an urge to cheat because you can't talk to your partner about this shit. Mm-hmm. Then my partner comes say to me like, man, like, I don't like this position, whatever. Like, all right, so what do I need to do, sweetheart? You should be open with your partner. You need to choose a partner that you can talk to about anything. Like pride and ego does not exist with your partner in a relationship. Everybody else can get that shit. With your partner, fuck no.
Yeah.
Right.
So you have to be able to like, all right, if I'm fucking up, all right, tell me where I'm fucking up. We married. I want this to last. I love you. You love me. What I need to do. All right. Yeah. Then you have to also be understand that you have to be able to teach your partner what you like because they can't fucking know exactly what you like to happen to you. Help me help me help you help me win.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that dog. Like if like, oh, you should know how to please a person. Are you like every other motherfucking shorty I know? Everybody wants to be special, think they different. So if I know how to treat a motherfucking person or a fuck, that means the same. You a basic motherfucker. No, if you're special and you're supposed to be special to me, tell me, explain to me, show me what you want me to fucking do, because I want to be perfect for you.
Can you let me ask you something? So if a woman come and tell you that I want you to fuck you like this, in your mind as a man, would you think, damn, she want me to fuck? She want me to fuck again? Other nigga did? Would that ain't because
you bringing up another nigga, dog? You bringing up another?
No, she's talking about she's talking about the mindset. So if the guy,
men are mental. So if a woman come and tell you like, damn, nah, nigga, I like when motherfucker Keith hit that shit over here like that. If I come and tell you like, nah, nigga, I need you to move like 36 degrees right here, so that way you can hit right here. Like, as a man, are you mentally thinking about that, or are you trying to figure out how to please her instead of we having to tell you? Because if we tell y'all, it comes across as the wrong way that we're trying to get y'all to fucking like the last nigga did, when that's not the case.
That's what I'm saying. You have to develop that type of conversation, be able to communicate with your partner. Like, look, and hopefully you have a partner that wants to please you.
Yeah.
Not just trying to fuck just to get their rocks off. So like for me, if you tell me I need to move 35 degrees, I'm like to the left or to the right? Right here? Like, okay, is this good? Because at the end of the day, I need to remember that, because if that gets you off the fastest and the best, look, if you're my girl and you're my wife, I will want to do that. Like that's what I said, pride and ego should not exist. Take all that shit out the window, because then if I'm hitting it the best, if that's the best for you, and you like, yeah, shit, yeah, you learned me. That's my job, is to learn you.
Exactly. I think
So if I learned you the best, nigga, I am the best.
But I believe you will take your time to want to learn. A lot of men want to be fast forwarded and passed and told what to do, instead of a man taking his time to learn what the woman wants to do.
I mean, we have all different type of men out here. So some for self, someone wants to, some feel like, oh, I'm God's gift, I don't need to be told everything. Some like, okay, I would like to learn. If you tell me, you got all different types. This where the communication comes in to know what the fuck you're dealing with. Because that's what I could continue in the long run. And y'all don't forget about Flat.
I know, I got you.
And Ivory, because these two been quiet like a motherfucker.
I was gonna say too, I feel like as an adult, man or woman, you have to, like King said, taking your pride and ego out of the situation, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to understand that everyone has a past. We've had past partners. All right, we've had past partners. So if your girl comes to you and say, "Hey, I like to be handcuffed," where do you think she learned that shit from? A past partner, my nigga. Like, you got to deal with that. If I come to you and say, "Yeah,
that
I like,"
not necessarily true.
I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's always true.
You do not have to learn everything from a past partner. You can be motivated to spice up where you're.
You can say, "I want to try handcuffs."
That's the shit y'all tell yourself.
No. I didn't say. She said, "I want to try getting handcuffed." She said, "I like getting handcuffed," meaning she's done it before. So it's how you word it. I'm not saying that people can't, everything has to be from a past. No. But what I'm saying is that if she comes to you and say, "Hey, I like this way," you have to get over the fact that she experienced that at some point. That's how we know what we like. You don't just say, "Oh, I like this, I like this, I like this." You've never done none of that shit before. No, it's because you have and you enjoyed it. So you want to do it again or do it more. You learned it from somewhere. So everybody has to let all that shit go. Regardless if you learn it from a partner or not, from a video, I don't care where you learned it from. But at the end of the day, I was saying you have to remove that shit, like King was saying, and be able to learn your partner and figure it out together. Say, "Hey, well, you know what? I like this idea. I like this position. I want to try this, or I've done this before. I think we could try this." That doesn't mean, like, I don't think that there's room for selfishness and jealousy in the bedroom when it comes to that. Because I'm with you and you're with me now, regardless of what our past was. We're together figuring this thing out. So we're going to have conversations about what we like. And we may have learned that from somebody else. "Oh, I love getting head, but I love my balls licked." But yet your last nigga didn't like his balls licked at all. I'm telling you, you gotta be able to deal with that shit, man. It doesn't necessarily have to be.
All right, now I'll start talking that shit now.
I'm just saying. But Flat. Damn, we've been traveling with these topics and shit.
We do.
How do you feel about what did Yogi say? How do you feel about the sexualization of women, like the Sexy Reds and the Cardi B's and all that shit, the OnlyFans, all this shit being so out there in the open and sexualized now? Like, as a man, do you feel like you're more comfortable of being more vocal about things sexually? Do you feel like it's uncomfortable? Like, how do you feel about that personally?
Good job, Brady. There we go. Mm-hmm. There you go.
There we go.
I feel the same. All that does is let me know which way to approach certain people. Mm-hmm. Would I fuck on them? Yes, but I'm not wifing it. You know what I want as a woman, as a girlfriend or a wife, is a whole different ball game from what I'm talking about. I want to fuck. Sometimes that just be the fun shit, but that's why it's mandatory that my woman be spontaneous. if you're not spontaneous, I don't want you. I've like I've said it on this pod before. You come in the house after a part-time shift, I'm liable to still want to get you right. Now, if you didn't do the whole full 8-hour shift, baby, you gonna have to hit that shower before I think about eating something.
Oh, fuck the shower.
A part-time day, or baby, I ain't worked that hard today. Yeah, well, when soon as you walk in the door, when you unloosening that bra to throw off, you can put them pants down at the same time because I want to get you right here at this door. Certain shit just has to go. Now that's my woman. Sexy red and all of this shit. I mean, that's fine. It doesn't change the way I move or how I feel about women. Us men, we have an urge that we, and like you said, it might be pleasing to the eye, or listening to the music, it might be pleasing to our ear and say, oh, you know what? She talking all that shit. But just like she said, her pussy pink, booty hole brown. We looked at the video, her pussy was dry. He had to spit on it. So just because
it's true.
Just because
You're not gonna do that. Flatline, you ain't finna just say that shit and keep talking like you didn't say that shit. That's what we're not finna do.
It's true.
That's
it's
a
true.
soundbite for that ass.
We not gonna sit here, that's the image she raps. So that's what everybody expected when we saw her tape leaked. Am I wrong?
That's the first thing they look for.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I mean, she was speaking in terms of coloration, not necessarily of saturation.
Well, I ain't talking about that. He had dick in her, so we couldn't see that anyway. But the fact that he had to spit on it and all of that. It's just so much that she promoted, and she was fucking him with I think the bitch had a bonnet on or something. Like,
was that his fault or her fault?
What that she
was dry. But you know what? Go to the next person because I'm gonna mute myself again.
I mean, that's her fault as well, especially if he cut that camera on. Man. Just like most dudes, if he recording you sucking his dick, he gonna wait till it get hard. He not gonna, when you put the gummy worm in your mouth, he not gonna hit record right then and there. If he's planning on leaking this video, he's gonna wait till that dick is nice and strong before he start recording. So if she know he got that camera, and she knew he had the camera on because she was sitting there moaning like a young man that's recording in front of her. And if you doing all of that, you got to make sure that shit right.
That's just not always up to us for it to be right. But go, please.
I understand that. The way he was fucking, he wasn't fucking anyway. That wasn't fucking.
That was his fault. All I heard was it was his fault that she wasn't wet.
It's hers too. Because I know you're not gonna cut no camera on. You're not gonna. If a woman say, "Here, hold this. I want you to record me sucking your dick," I'm gonna say, "Okay." And if she can get started, I like if you can start from a gummy worm. All praises to you.
Yeah, all praise. Please, thank you.
Like the women that can put the gummy worm in their mouth and get it right.
Yes, indeed.
But some people,
it's the fact you keep calling it a gummy worm. I can't get past that part.
I'm not gonna hit record until that motherfucker right. Just in case if this sex tape leak out.
Fuck that.
Same thing they did with Nelly. Oh, Daddy talk all that. He had a little dick and all this.
And he probably still got a little dick.
But what I'm saying is, if it was all the way right, y'all might would have said it. I don't know. I didn't see the tape. I'm just saying. But
I'm done talking.
I can ask my question.
Like to see it. We like to see it. We like to entertain it, but that's not what we want a wife.
Okay. Got it.
My question goes with this one. Okay. Do single women keep women single?
Yes. Short answer.
Ooh. I'm gonna say 50-50. I'm gonna say 50-50. King, how you? What about you, man? Do you think single women keep women single? Is he? No, we can't hear you. By the way, you're not muted, but
I think he is muted.
You came in for a second and you disappeared. Nope, nothing.
Oh shit!
Oh no, now you're back.
There you go.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what the fuck happened. No wonder y'all couldn't hear me. I was here talking like yo.
Nah, we ain't hear none of that shit.
Because I wanted to say something before she went to her question.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was wanted to say something with what was the original question that
the sexualizing the OnlyFans and the sexy reds and all that.
No, but like this, like seriously, men and women, we all. Oh my God, where'd she go? Oh, she came right back.
Oh,
hold on, and we do this. She fucked my whole order up. Wait, why am I at the bottom now?
You gotta slide me to the side. You gotta go to the
one
top.
step to that. Chris Gross.
Come on.
Oh, I got it. Hold on.
Oh, I was going to say, okay.
Oh shit. Oh God, no! What did my shit just do?
Should have had us in the middle.
We good.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
All right.
Oh, now I was about to say with that question, you got to also remember with lack of communication, like I was saying earlier, everybody kind of lives in their own fantasy world, stuff that they wish that happened, which stuff that they want to happen, and this shit that we provided on social media, it's just the fantasy stuff. Like, so when somebody cheats and leaves or something, say like if you can't have that conversation with your partner, of course they're going to go out to find what they want, especially if they're not getting it. It's like everybody lives in their own. Everybody has their own little world, which they invite with energy or try to share with other people. Now, if you're sitting there not creating the best world for you, especially with your partner, you're going to still want what you fantasize about. So you might have a chance of stepping out and doing whatsoever. So that's where communication also comes to play. Like, yo, that's why I always be like, me personally, this is just me. I'm like, what world can we build together? What is your fantasy? What is your dream? Because as your partner, I will want to try to fulfill whatever fantasies or dream you have, and hopefully vice versa that happens. So I won't have any desires or wants to do anything else. Especially if it's somebody who can't talk to their partner sexually wise, and they see shit on social media and they have a chance to actually get that, they're probably going to take it. Because everybody believes that they are the main. Look at this, everybody on this panel, you are the main character in your own story. Point blank, period. This is your life, your story. You're supposed to live however the fuck you want to live. And if shit don't go a certain way, you even kind of do what you want. So at the end of the day, it's your job to move a certain way and to make your life the best way you want to make it, or especially with people who can actually fulfill the dreams and realities, make your dreams turn to realities in your head who you're with. Like me and Flatliner, we're Pisces, we're dreamers. So we need to be with somebody who we can be with, who can make our dreams a reality. If not, we're always going to be some type of dreamland. And I believe really that everybody in some sense has a type of dream or that they want to live out and anxious and willing to make that come true. And if they see the opportunity, some will just take it.
I feel you. Absolutely right.
King, that was some deep shit.
But it's the truth, because like when you sit back and look about how we all operate, everybody wants to live a dream. Everybody wants to be loved, liked, and it's certain things. If you really pay attention to it, you see how everybody operates, and sometimes it takes time to see. And I'm actually in my 40s. I'm seeing life a little bit different, and it's actually quite simple. But everybody's acting fucking retarded.
Yeah, man.
Nobody's being themselves these days. Nobody's being
Everybody
themselves. A lot of people
wants to
have
be
been
told
broken.
what to be, and so
No.
like you said, except for being themselves.
People are not being themselves. They're not being authentic. Men are getting mad that women are using them for money because we're older and we want stability. And then men don't know how to do nothing but lead with their money because they don't have no personalities anymore.
And
So
then my whole thing is, with that being said, these people who are living like that, you don't have to deal with these people.
That's what
People
we
you
saying.
have to do. Like these motherfuckers who are I got money, or these people, you look attractive, like, why you gotta think like that? Fuck them motherfuckers. Let them live their life because they're the main characters of their own life. You probably not ever going to meet this person. Live your life and find somebody you can build with that you like, that's on the same path of where you can grow. It might take some time, but these people you worrying about their opinions and situations, that's their life. Why the fuck do you care about what the fuck they thinking and doing? That shit is retarded. You ain't a real man if you don't do this. Or you ain't a real woman if you don't do this. Nick, whatever. That's your life. Those your rules.
But that's
as a
how a
real
lot of
man.
people were brought up. That's how a lot of people were brought up. It depends on your age bracket in which you are. That's how your perspective is. I believe that dating now is so different than how it used to be back in the day. I believe that so many narratives have changed that we have to look at it in a different way. Like we over here, like, oh, I feel like he should have asked me to be his girl. The whole time he like, man, we doing everything that we supposed to be doing, like as boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife or whatever the case may be. People look at things in a different type of way now because the narrative of things have changed. Depending on, and it's depending on, I'm 37 years old. So no, I don't got time to be trying to date nobody who over here like, man, I'm over here thinking I'm finna go to the sea. Man, to the sea, nigga, you ain't been there already. Get on somewhere. Like, I don't got time for that. I need you to be more, have some stability in your life. If I feel like the peck, I need stability in my life. I don't need you trying to figure it out. So that means I wouldn't date somebody who like, I'm out here just still trying to figure out life. I don't want you to still be trying to figure out life. Figure out life now. You have it, and then figure out the rest.
Nah, see, no. First thing you need to do, look. I'm just gonna say my personal opinion, but you don't have to live.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right, but at the end of the day, all right, let's go to the next question because I can keep talking because I was about to bring flat.
But for my question, I would really like Ivory to answer first. I haven't heard her voice. So
yeah, Ivory,
really
talk to us, Ivory.
Yeah.
Come play with your hair.
I'm sorry.
Your hair, Ivory.
So my question was, Yoki said her battery about to die.
No, Yoki, where's your charge at?
You know.
All right, so what was your question?
Single women keep women single.
Ooh.
From my personal experience, absolutely. I don't even have a 50-50, none of that. I haven't met a single woman who has been supportive or encouraging of any type of relationship for anybody. And a lot of times, I've heard different perspectives where some women might be like, girl, I don't want to be bothered with no man. I'm good. Niggas ain't this, niggas ain't that, blah, blah, blah. And in other instances, it's been, oh, well, I'm just going to be single until the right person comes along and, do this, and they try to, spin it in a more, positive aspect. But at the end of the day, it always turns out they're encouraging you to do the same, whether it be leave that nigga alone, quit fucking with him, don't fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you just need to be single and focus on you. At the end of the day, it's always the same story, whether it's coming from a more positive perspective or a more negative perspective. There's always been encouragement, for me or whomever to, be single. So yeah, I would have to say absolutely.
That's two yeses.
Okay. I'm sorry, is it the name?
I'm gonna have Ray to go next.
Go ahead.
Ray.
I was on the 50-50 side of things, man. One, I'm not a woman, so I don't understand it from y'all's perspective. So I can only understand it from where I sit. And where I sit, man, I don't want to say it's in a way of like single women are trying to force them to stay single, but I do feel like there's an energy with that. I feel like birds of a feather flock together sometimes, right? I remember me being with, you know what I'm saying, certain, let's say I'm with a couple of my homies or whatever. If all my homies are on a certain type of time, I'm going to get boxed into that same time just naturally, even though I'm not even on that. It's been times where like these guys, let's try to talk to every girl out here. Let's try to get everybody number. Let's try to fuck this, that. And I'm not on that time, but I'm with these niggas. And this is the energy that they're bringing. Regardless if they know me or not, whatever, I'm going to get boxed into that. So I feel like sometimes if you are, let's say you're amongst a bunch of single women and all of y'all are single, if it's 5 of y'all, and let's say you're looking for a man and the other 4 isn't, there's an energy with that. I feel like there's an energy where all of y'all are together, you're going to get boxed into how they are. So if they're leading with, oh, we just want to get drinks, or oh, we just want to, you know, say fuck on this nigga, that nigga, we don't need no man, da da da. You're just boxed into this group of women, and you're gonna. It's like I just feel like just by association, it's going to be difficult for you to get into something new or something else, being around this type of crowd and this type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Even if you find somebody new and like, you know, I'm talking to this guy, that's when y'all start noticing the differences, how they speak on it. Do they want to see, like, what is he about? Are they trying to shoo you away from this nigga? Are they already shooting him down? They don't even know him like that. Like, that's when y'all start figuring all that shit out. If the women around you are for you being in a relationship or not. But I think just naturally, you know what I'm saying, we get boxed in with who our surroundings are. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say, be careful who your friends are, be careful who you with. If I'm around a bunch of niggas that gangbang, they gonna think I gangbang too. That's just natural shit. Mm-hmm. So I feel like when it comes to your single friends, it depends on how they move. If they moving like they want to stay single, I do think it makes it harder for women to find something and move forward. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a bunch of single women and all y'all looking and all y'all want to find a man and all y'all dating to marry, then that's different. I think that you will be able to find somebody. That's why I said I think it's 50-50. But it depends on your circle and it depends on what their energy is.
And I'm going to add to Rated, those single friends that you know they're single, that say they want to be a man, you know there's always a difference between you being friends with them and them being in a relationship with someone. Those are two different people.
Mm-hmm.
Those always are two different people. So like those single friends, I want a relationship, the men being in a relationship with, they going to see a different side than what you're seeing. It's even with men. Like I tell a man all day, a woman all day, like I know him as a friend, but in a relationship, yeah, I don't know that. I don't date this nigga, so he may be a totally different dude. He cool as a friend, but as a relationship, he might be totally different. Mm-hmm. And that's what you got to look out for too.
That is a fact.
Okay. Can I chime in and say something really quick? Hold on.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. She took the mic and set it down.
I just want to
cut y'all a minute to say something real quick. Let me hold on.
My son had knocks on the door.
Like,
I love it.
You know how sometimes it be like you're in a situation, right? But you so deeply in love, it could be dick, it could be anything that had you in that space. Sometimes your single person or whoever it may see, it's not about hating. It's about being able to see from the outside looking in, this is what it appears to be. And a lot of times that's how it is. Like, it's not that we're necessarily hating. I have friends that are married, that are in relationships, stuff like that. And I have been looked at like, oh man, you kind of like maybe like a Debbie Downer in a certain type of way. No, like I'm watching what's going on. But sometimes when you're wrapped up in it, you're not seeing clearly about what's actually going on.
The game doesn't get played because you wrapped up.
Because you wrapped up. But if we say something, then we're looked at as the hating single friend, or don't want nobody to be with somebody. Nah, I'm looking up because you my friend. You my partner. But sometimes Dick will have your ass loosey as hell. Love will have your ass loosey as hell. Just any type of energy will have you loosey as hell in your mind. So when your friend that's actually your friend that ain't smashing on this nigga, that don't want this nigga, if she's coming to you telling you stuff, it really has to be from a genuine part. if you know your partner like that. And I would expect that if you coming to talk to me about your guy, that you feel like I can come to you and talk to you straight up, and you're not going to judge me off of me not being. I'm not gonna see what you see, because he ain't fucking on me. I'm not going to see what you're going to see, because he's not doing the things for me that he does for you. I'm just telling you from the outside looking in, from what you tell me, because a lot of times we get the backlash about what you told me about this fuck nigga. You told me about him straight up. So when I come to tell you, like, nah, nigga, you might want to stop fucking with that nigga. He over here spinning your ass. He digging you down, selling you lies, and not keeping it 100 about what it is that he wants, because some men would just want to have somebody underneath their belt. That's where it comes into sometimes me being the single friend, making you accountable of who you are as a woman, and making you see accountability for this man, how it can be looked at as like, oh, you know, the single woman trying to keep the people single. Nah, it's that you kind of dizzy right now, and you ain't really clear.
They
and
ignoring them red flags. They don't see them because
Yeah.
they too busy getting fucked.
I love that. You know, in my personal experience, it's always been when I'm not available to go out and party and get niggas with my homegirls. That's typically when, oh, well, you know, he don't really love you. You know, he's there because it might be convenient for him to be there. Or when they having all the problems in the world with they nigga, but my nigga's rubbing my feet and bringing me glasses of wine. In the midst of all that, while I'm consoling her, and she hearing my nigga ask me, what can I do for you? That's when the bullshit roll in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't buy that. I don't buy into it. You can't tell me nothing about my man. First of all, I don't consult with my friends about my relationship. I consult with my man. If I have a problem with him, I talk to him about it.
I know that's right.
I don't trust nobody. Like that.
Let's go.
I know that's right.
Because nobody's gonna know him like you know him, and nobody's gonna know the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's gonna be people that are like, dang man, oh my god, he's so calm. Hell no, he be over here beat my head up against his goddamn car. You don't know that side of that fool. Because people only see certain sides of certain things. You only want to see somebody. I tell people all the time, the person that you living with and that you in a relationship with and really living life with, that's the person that knows you the best. Not your mom, not your siblings, not none of your homeboys or homegirls, because they're not seeing the love, the heart, the emotion, the passion that comes through your emotions when you're trying to channel through certain things. They're not able to see those type of things, and they're not supposed to. It's for us to see that part, not the other people.
Yes, indeed. Flat.
Man. I have a saying where I always say, you just gotta know who you're dealing with. I think if you're all single, let's just say the 4 women on this pod, let's just say all of y'all are single and one of y'all is looking for a man. Even if you have those family members or friends that might not see what you see, and they might be giving you that bad information, you have to look into that person. Like Pink said, she's the single friend and she hangs around a lot of other people. Now, how valuable is her advice if you've been around her all this time and you realize she could never keep a man? If she can't never keep a man, but she always seemed to always have this advice, and girl, I'm just telling you from the outside looking in because I can see you real dizzy right now. If you realize that Pink has been your friend for this amount of years, and all you've seen was her doing single shit, can't keep a man, tried to get a man, can't keep him, can't do this, can't do that. Her advice ain't that good any damn way. So now at this point, you got to understand that you have to be this strong person of your own and say, you know what? I appreciate you as my friend giving me that advice, you know, and even though you're not going to take her advice, she should not feel judged, and you shouldn't feel judged either, even though you're going to go about it the way that you want to go about it. You as an adult still have the final say so. So regardless of what this person is telling you, it's good. Okay, I got you. It's in the back of my head. I'm gonna keep that playing, just in case. But sometimes if you're not a strong person, that line or whatever she's been telling you can be ringing in your head. Now you're not even dating this person for who this person is. Now you're looking for the shit that this person had brought to your attention.
Yes.
Next thing you know, you didn't screw yourself out of possibly a good damn situation. This could have been your soulmate, but you listening to this single person that just being single. I mean, I really feel like it's very rare that you have that single person that's going to motivate you and say, girl, I'm rooting for you. Anything you need, I'm here. If you just need somebody to talk to, I don't need to know your business. But if you can if you can bring something to somebody without literally spilling the beans and putting it all out, because at the end of the day, that puts that person in a bad position, because all they have is your point. All they have is your side of the story. They don't have the guy's side of the story. They don't know why the guy did what he did. What if he saw some shit that you didn't think he saw, and that's why he's moving that way? Yeah. And you go to your friend with this and say, girl, he doing this, he doing that. The whole time you don't even know that he didn't already peep some shit, and now he moving funny. So now she's giving you advice from a nigga that's moving funny, but she don't know the whole story. So a lot of the times, that's why it's best that if you're not going to go to a counselor, somebody that's going to be, that you can't flat out just tell the whole truth, girl, yeah, I don't know. I might have fucked around on him and shit. And I don't know, ever since I did that, now he acted funny. Maybe he saw something. Maybe he got a whiff or something, It's a lot of things. Like they always say, can a dude tell if somebody been in your girl pussy? Yes.
Oh, y'all can tell?
Yes. And
she like shit.
If you're in tune to your woman, you can tell if somebody's been in that box.
For sure.
That single friend, a lot of the times it's not even good to just, it's not good to get that information from them unless you can just tell, okay, she's been a good woman to a dude. She could keep a dude, but she knew her worth and she got out of there because this nigga was, like you said, beating her head through the fucking wall. She's not that dumb to stay in this situation. So she left him, but she might still have some good advice.
Yeah.
So we've had a topic on this pod before where I said, let's just say y'all have a friend that's been in a relationship. They're not married. Now you're married, but you got a friend that's been in a relationship for over 12 years. They're not married, but they just been in a relationship. They're both good with where they at. They like, look, we don't need to put a title on it. They've been together for 12 years. You're married, but then you have another friend that's been married for, let's just say, 4 or 5 years, and you've just getting married. Like, whose advice? Who do you think can give you the better advice? And I mean, we had mixed things. People like, I'm going to the married people, and I said I'm going to the people that's been together for their 12 years. That's just me.
They done seen some shit.
Yeah,
they done
been through some shit, and you talking to they married and they're newlyweds or whatever. They've been together for 6 years, but only been married for 4. At the end of the day, they don't know as much as these people that's been in this relationship for 12 years.
Right.
But that was just what I said. There was a lot of people that said, I'm going to the married people. Married people can tell me about married shit. These other people can't tell me about married shit. And I said, that's just y'all. So me in general, if I can see that this person has some valuable information and they can back it up. Their track record shows that, okay, this could be some valuable ass information. That's the only way I'm gonna keep taking that information from this single friend if I'm not sure about some shit. So and other than that, yes, single people keep people single.
Yeah, I think it's important to, if you are going to step outside of your relationship to seek counsel from somebody, let it at least be from a non-biased person. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe somebody that loves y'all both just the same. And, in my opinion, good advice is always going to steer you in the direction on how to resolve your problems, not necessarily run away from your problems. So, again, in my experience, a single woman can teach you how to be single. Especially if they have not had a successful relationship. The only thing you can teach me is how to be single. You can't teach me anything about maintaining a successful relationship. I'm sorry. It doesn't. If you have not had a successful relationship, you cannot give me advice on how to maintain a successful relationship. It doesn't go that way.
Can I tell mine now? I would say that's like when I'm thinking about doing investments now, right? Like, hey, I've gotten to the point in life where I'm about to start seeing what this house do, what this equity do, what this money do. I'm going to ask somebody who's been successful at it. I'm not going to go asking people what they think I should do or what their advice may be. Like, I'm going to ask people who did a good job at that. I think that when you're talking about relationships in that way, there might be things I could give my 18-year-old daughter, right? Like, she's a college student. But if she's going to ask me now I've been in a long-term relationship, 10 years. I mean, I dated this person from when I was 25 to 35. That was a lot of my youth, a lot of my life. There's going to be some gems there. But there's going to be some things I might need you to ask Miss Taria and Steve. They've been married for 40 years. This is beyond my toolbox. I think that sometimes people have too big of egos to admit this situation is beyond my toolbox. I might not necessarily have the tool to give you an answer. Instead, they just give you an answer. And then when they find themselves in the same situation, what have we all probably seen? Them move in a completely different way than they told you they would have done. And so, like, you start entering into really dangerous territory with that. I think sometimes people's traumas make them give you advice that may not be helpful for your life and your relationship, because it might be based off of trauma. Their answer might be based off of personal traumas.
Yes, and I was actually just about to say that before I went on like this big healing journey, I was always giving my girlfriends advice, but then I would have to laugh and say, don't listen to me because you're going to end up single. You're going to end up single if you listen to me. I'm going to steer you right into being by your damn self. So don't listen.
No, and can I say something real quick? I think I have a different perspective of different ways of looking at things, because I feel like people tolerate a lot of stuff instead of liking who they're actually with. There are so many unhappy married people that are faking funk on a day-to-day basis. Depending on who you're talking to is going to depend on the advice that you're going to get. Now, this person can be with this person for 15 years, married or whatever, you know what I'm saying, common law, but that doesn't mean that they're happy. So why do people always be so quick to be like, I'm going to go talk to the married couple because they're married, but they are trash. They don't even like each other. They tolerate each other. They don't even like laying next to each other. They said they have in separate rooms. You don't like him. He don't like you. And it's crazy. And I think that sometimes the single friend is going to make you aware of how you don't have to settle. How you don't have to tolerate everything that is right in front of you. Some people who have once been married, say you met somebody that you've been married for 12 years, and then you guys part ways. You know married life. You know how to tolerate certain things. You know how to stick around and fight it out. But some stuff is not worth fighting for. some people lose themselves in relationships and forget exactly about who they really are, and they alter themselves to be with for something. Women are always trying to, I lost
I'm
myself.
gonna push back on that, Tamari, and say, and sometimes people are single so long that they don't even know how to be a partnership at all.
And
so
that might
like,
be
he didn't take the garbage out. Girl, get rid of him. He's trash. Honestly, he should have remembered to do that with his trash ass. How he gonna just walk past the trash and not take it out? You know what? He's not very masculine. Because you know why? She's been single so long. She has no idea how to compromise, how to be agreeable, how to be in a relationship, understand like what are small things, what are big deals. And so everything's her. And these are real things I've heard women say. I've heard a woman say, I didn't like him because every time he sent me a picture of his food, he was eating out of a tin pan. I'm like, okay.
Damn, nigga can't eat out of Tupperware?
No, he can't eat.
That's
It was
crazy.
tin. It was aluminum foil. This is a real story. And I'm like, well, isn't he single? She like, yeah. I'm like, you said he works like overnight shifts. Yeah. So he probably don't got a lot of time to do dishes. I just feel like why he eating out of that is like, I don't want to deal with that. Now imagine her giving you relationship advice.
But just imagine how you've been in a long-term relationship. So you tolerated certain things that men give you to accommodate them. There's a lot of people who lacking. There might be some man who's gonna meet a woman that's like, man, my last girl, man, used to pack my goddamn lunch, man. What the fuck is you doing? You know, it's so many things. Everybody has different things that they kind of experience along the line. But people who have been in long-term relationships, they have learned to tolerate people, but not like him, not like them for who they actually are.
You can't say that for everybody. Some of these long-term relationships, these people are actually happy with each other. Some people have found their person they're gonna ride out life with. We can't just say just because you made it that your relationship is probably trash. That's like a very pessimistic way to look at it.
I'm looking at it as if I was to talk to a lot of men who are unhappy in their relationships and they are suffering in their relationships.
Well, that's what they're gonna tell you.
But
they still there.
No, and they be there. A lot of men do still be there because sometimes they may have children and they don't want to walk away and let somebody else come in and be stepdaddy to their motherfucking kids. There are some niggas who just rather have that comfortability and they are very stagnant in the ways in which they are and they do not like growth. It depends on the type of man and the person that you're dealing with. It really all depends. Now, some men are just like, man, I'd rather just, we grew up hearing it's cheaper to keep her. We grew up hearing that. It's cheaper to keep her. So a lot of times, like, man, we done invested in this motherfucking house. We got this property over here. These motherfucking kids almost grown. They about 5, 6 more years. And then they go, you know what they gonna do? They gonna thug that shit out unhappily with who they're laying to at the end of the day, because that's just how society be. But that doesn't mean that just because people are married or because they've been in long-term relationships that they are happy. People are very much so unhappy in long-term relationships. They are just very complacent. They are very comfortable, and they do not want to.
Some single people, though, Tamari.
Yeah, that fucking might be me. I don't have the patience that I want. I don't have the patience that I once had. Yeah. Sometimes when you know what you want, you don't settle for. So I might be that friend to be like, "Damn, girl, hit it." I don't have time to be trying to teach a motherfucker how to do shit. It's either that or it's not that. That's me. I feel like people force people to be in certain things. You're forcing yourself to accommodate who he is. He's forcing himself to be accountable for who he is.
Or he's trying to learn him and trying to figure out how to have a partnership.
You sound like a person that has been in a long-term relationship and you're trying to accomplish. I am really set on, I feel like people.
You say?
Go ahead.
No, what you say, King?
No, I ain't saying nothing. Go ahead, Pink.
I really feel like people are trying to force themselves to be with other people instead of being naturally with somebody. People are trying to be too accommodating, and then that's how they lose themselves. You know how the women be like, man, I met that man, I lost myself, I don't know exactly who he is, who I am anymore. And not to say that you may have been good or bad as a person, but a lot of times if a failed relationship happens, they always end up going to that space. Okay. Can you set up?
No, I was just listening to you.
I've been in that boat before, so I can't. I've been in a boat where I've realized that I was spending all of my days making somebody else happy, and then when I realized it, I wasn't happy.
Because men are brought up to make the woman happy. A happy wife is a happy life. But a lot of women are never taught to really be and understand who their women are to accommodate their needs. We might be like, oh man, let me go ahead and give him a massage. And now he wants some fucking shoes. He's not the rubbing on the type guy. You people are not loving people for who they are, but how we think that they should be loved or what we think that they're missing in certain aspects. And I believe that women are not really paying attention to men sometimes in certain things, and they love how they want to love.
Can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all think it's your partner's responsibility to make you happy? Who actually believes that?
I don't think it's their responsibility, but they do play a part in it. Because I know as my goal is to make sure that my person stays happy with me. You know, that's where the communication comes in. I don't think it's my job in general just to make her happy, because she gotta be happy on her own goddamn self.
Right.
But when you join somebody else with you, things are going to change. You can be happy by yourself. I'm happy by myself. But when we get to talking and try to become one thing, certain things, some of the things that made you happy might make that person uncomfortable, and vice versa. So that's when you have to sometimes compromise and say, you know what? Well, that's something I might can compromise, to keep my woman happy. Just like you as a man, you want her to maybe compromise on certain things to make sure that I stay happy. What happens when, I met you showing, okay, I seen you post a little picture on Instagram that was kind of sexy. But once I want you as my woman, if you want to keep me happy, you no longer need to be posting those things because you are now off the market. Now you can take those pictures and send them to me while I'm at work and look at my phone and say, shit. Yeah, but I don't want to see it on social media no more. And then you know what they say? Well, you met me like this. Why are you trying to change me?
Oh, you insecure and all this other bullshit.
Actually, those are the men that are secure and not insecure. I am secure, and no, I don't want you posting that shit. Oh, but you like it on other bitches that posted. Don't like other bitches posting. It's like, don't, just because I like to see it, don't mean I want my woman to do the shit.
What type of shit is that?
This is a thing.
You know how much of a double standard that sounds like? So you need to tell me that you won't like to see your woman do it, even though she used to do it, but then you'll go and like the nut. Listen,
no,
this is what I'm saying.
I had to work on that. I worked on that for a situation that I was in, and I no longer like those pictures.
Right.
But she bought it, but she did have to bring it to my attention, and because it didn't click for me as a man. It didn't click for me just like that. But when she brought it to my attention, I said, I understand, and I will no longer do that. But that still don't mean that you can go and do it and still go post the shit on social media. I worked on it. Everything don't happen overnight, but I worked on it.
But
she was perfect. Go ahead.
So let me ask you men a question. Do you guys like the fact of a woman? I mean, like the fact of your woman being attractive and men complimenting her and understanding, or is it an insecurity of yours that you know that no matter if she wears a kilt, if she wearing a head wrap with just the eyes showing, do men care if their woman is attractive and men find them attractive, or do you want to be with somebody who's not attractive?
No.
Me personally,
I already know my woman is going to be attractive.
Right.
So I'm not insecure about her posting pictures. I said certain pictures she can no longer post. Post all the fuck you want. Okay, you got dressed and you got on this fly ass dress for work. Post it. I don't care about that. I don't even care about swimsuits certain times, but certain poses when you got that motherfucking swimsuit on, you need to understand, hey, I'm not out here promoting this box or this ass or these titties.
Do you think that that's a form of? Do you think that that's a form of insecurity as a man?
I think it's a form of respect as a woman. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll double down. I have no issues with with the posting and things like that. My woman is definitely going to be attractive, and people are going to find her attractive. They're going to want to see her. They're going to comment on her pictures. That's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, and if she's out, you know what I'm saying, people are going to try to holler. That's how life works. But yeah, it's not an insecurity thing when you just want some respect within your relationship. You know what I'm saying? If you feel as though, hey, look, I'm cool with this, but this is where I draw the line at. There should be some respect there. So you know what? I can respect that, and now I won't post this type of imagery. Now I'll just keep it to this. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Because there could be some things where it's like, you know what? I don't mind you. You know what I'm saying? Liking chicks' pictures, but don't you dare comment on none of one of them motherfuckers. I feel like that's disrespectful. Like, you know what? You're absolutely right. I don't need to be goosing over nobody else. Like, people have rules, and you can set them and maintain your relationship. I think that's fine.
Yeah. So like, if I be like, bet not none of y'all go outside of no gray sweatpants, how I'm gonna feel if I say that?
Nah, that's a reach.
That's a reach.
That's a reach.
A reach. If a woman is wearing something that's very explicit, if a man know he packing, he know he got a print. Let's just quit playing and act like men act like they don't know. You're like, I didn't even know I had a print. Yes, you did, because I'm pretty sure that Shorty told you that you had one. Now, this is what I'm saying. Men can go outside and wear things that are revealing. If you know they have a print. Now, some of y'all may not, and probably ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Some do and some don't. But if a man is wearing certain things, when we see a man as a woman, automatically we be like, we see that part before we see your face. So if you're outside like doing stuff like that as a woman, it's like, do you respect? If I were to tell y'all, you're like, you know what, I really don't like when you wear gray sweatpants.
If you told me you really don't like it, I got you. That's cool. I'll wear it around the house, whatever. I'm changing. That's fine. I have no smoke with that. When I said it was a reach is because gray sweatpants do not amount to anything that women wear out here. We cannot compare the two. It does not.
Say that because you're a man and you look at it in a certain way.
No.
We can wear a V-neck shirt. We can wear a V-neck shirt and y'all be like, damn, your titties out a little bit. It's a V-neck shirt. What's the difference between you wearing boxer briefs and wearing gray sweatpants?
Me, I've never said, yo, your V-neck shirt. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the things that women may feel that they should be wearing out here in the streets are way worse than gray sweatpants. So what I mean by that is that y'all have a lot of sexy ass outfits and y'all fly shit. I expect y'all to be wanting to wear shit like that. That's cool. But a lot of that shit you can't wear in a school or fucking daycare. They be like, yo, ma'am, like, yo, cover this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have shit like, but if a guy's walking around with gray sweatpants, I understand what you mean by the print. But what I'm saying is that gray sweatpants are literally just gray sweatpants. They're not fucking small ass shorts. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It's different. That's why I said it's I'm not saying how you feel about it. I can wear my gray sweatpants anywhere. You can't wear your sexy outfit anywhere. That's why it's
that's a male perspective of things. It's like, oh, if we wear a nice fitted dress because we have curves and we have butt and we have breasts, we have to sit back and think about what a man might want to do or say to us because we have on certain things. But you guys are going to look at it like, man, it's just sweatpants. It's just sweatpants.
I'm going to look at that as it's just a dress. Now, is this dress sheer where we can see through the shit? That's when it becomes.
That's what I'm saying. It's a reach. Yes, that's all I'm saying. That shit. Yeah, shit like that. You can't
help that you have curves. You can't help that the dress going to show all that.
No problem with that.
But it can't be a see-through dress where we can tell that your bra and panties match.
Yeah, you got fucking pasties on your nipples, but I can see your whole shit. Like, that's not the same as sweatpants.
That's how we feel when we see gray sweatpants. Y'all not understanding.
I get it. I get what you're saying because you have a personal thing with it. That's why.
Can I wear some linen pants instead of the gray sweatpants?
What the hell no.
Exactly.
So a nigga just can't wear pants. That's crazy. So if a nigga got a print, what can he wear?
No, not linen
Linen
ones.
pants,
I mean,
you
where
can
are
see
you
both.
going?
Sorry, no linen, which is regular pants.
But
No
where are you going
sweatpants.
with
No
those?
leggings.
Like they're see-through. They're literally
No
see-through.
leggings because you can't wear leggings because it's a problem. It's just too revealing. Go ahead to the next one.
So what
Cheap
can
leggings.
from the bottom? No, I'm talking about for men. What can men wear as far as pants go?
You know what I
Nike
like
Tech
that men wear?
suits.
Cargo
Nike
pants.
Techs.
I like cargo pants.
I got a couple pair of cargos that's a no-go. Let me tell you that now. I ain't gonna hold you. But they're just like the gray sweatpants. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, what pants are going to be like?
That's how we feel. That's how we feel when we put on dresses and shirts and stuff like that. What can we put on? Now, God damn it, I ain't finna challenge y'all like I don't know what is too revealing. I'm not gonna act like I don't understand how people just
Thank
have
you
nipples.
very much.
I will not act like that. But I want men to take into consideration how you guys have a preference of things and we have a preference of things too. Don't look at our stuff as when we're telling you guys, hey man, you know goddamn well your dick is out. And you looking at it in a way of like, man, girl, man, these ain't nothing but sweatpants. Take into consideration us as women, how we see and know what you guys have down there, and y'all know too. Y'all niggas is just trying to act funny, and they got time to think with y'all. Take into consideration that.
I would say this though, as an educator, and I see them snowflakes in the comments. I have some teacher friends watching. We do have to be very mindful. Like I'm working with boys that are 18. There's a level of V-neck that I'm not gonna wear. Like there are things that I feel like, that's doing a bit much to be going to take this boy to go sign up for a job, right? So and I have a friend who has a gorgeous body. She's watching tonight, and her own son told her, "I don't like when you wear those gray sweatpants." She's a girl.
Yeah.
And shared if I can't
with
wear
that apple on the desk.
Hold on,
hey,
if I can't wear gray
Soda.
sweatpants, then what can I wear?
What friend is this watching?
She's watching. Okay. It's still rich. This ain't no BBL. This ain't none of that. No disrespect, but this is like God given. And it's like when she told me that her son was like, "I don't like you wearing gray sweatpants." Like, then what can I even wear?
What is this?
So understand that side. Like there's nothing that she can wear that's not gonna accentuate that, right?
But sometimes there is that though. There are some things that we could wear, but
so there's a level of decorum that women should have at work.
I think I
agree with that.
When it comes to my child, it's a different ballgame for me compared to work and going to pick my child up. There are certain things I'm just not gonna wear or do when I'm going to go pick up my kid first off, because I got boys. So I know that certain things is gonna make my boys feel uncomfortable if I wear certain things, because certain things are revealing and I just have to accommodate that.
But these aren't my kids I'm talking about at work. These are other people's kids. And like if I need to respect my own kids, I'm gonna respect them. Like if I take my son to the swim pool, there are certain swimsuits that I'm not gonna wear. There's other people's kids at the swim pool.
She revealed herself. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay,
I started to say, "Hey, King, I think it's Kiana." I could be wrong.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She said a little something. Just let us know.
Gorgeous frame, and I don't think there's anything she can wear that's not gonna. It's going.
I get it. We have nothing against somebody that, you know what I'm saying. And again, in a relationship, like what King normally talk about, he talks about communication. So it's like you have to talk to your partner and say, "Yo, I'm comfortable with this. I'm not comfortable with that." You know what I'm saying? Or if you put something on and say, "Hey, babe, you think I should wear this out?" "Oh yeah, nah, we cover the top up and you good." Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? This is advice on what you got going on. That's a respect thing between partners. If you say, "You know what, this sweatpants showing a little too much of that print. Can you go change?" "You know what? I got you. I'll go change." You know what I'm saying? Right. Have that open dialect and that conversation to have that respect in your relationship. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
If you have these hard lines of like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, then maybe you should do that like by yourself. Because if he don't want to ever listen to any any of my concerns or feelings, he should continue to live his life, and I should be there to change him. You just can't do that over here.
The more and more I talk to you guys, the more and more I understand where I am. I remember going somewhere, y'all, and I wore this dress, and it was like you couldn't wear a bra with it because otherwise it was gonna mess up the outfit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wearing a bra. He like, dang, you just gonna have your nipples all out. I said, nigga, they just nipples. God damn, they just nipples. It was a black. It wasn't sheer, wasn't see through, it was nothing like. It was all ladies, an all ladies event, and I just kind of went out and I sent him like a little.
All ladies.
It was all ladies. We went out for a ladies' night. We wore black leather, and he was like, "Damn, you just gonna let yourself?" I sent him a picture, like a sexier picture that he might be able to see it in a different angle than how it's presented when I'm out with my girl. And he's like, "Damn, you just gonna let?" Man, it's just nipples. They don't know you done seen nipples before, man. Nobody think about these guys outside. To me, I just want to dress how I want to dress. And you gotta trust that I know that I'm not gonna be doing anything that's just extra, but that might be me while I'm single.
A nipple is just like a print.
What?
The nipple is just like a print. You're protruding through your shirt. So
I'm
you're
just
telling me I can't wear gray sweatpants, but you can wear a shirt that shows your nipple hard.
That's fucked up, ain't it?
You know what I'm saying? So now he can't wear the gray sweatpants, but you can go to the all girls event and claim it's all girls, but with your nipples hard, right?
There's just no bra required.
If you in that relationship and that man say them motherfucking nipples is a problem, you better cover them nipples up.
All right, I'm writing this down.
Thank you. Love that. Take notes. You know what I'm saying?
Not ready to
and another thing, that shit down. She's saying, "Leave the nigga now." If
I want a man to be secure in himself, to know, like, I trust her enough to know that she can't wear a bra with that outfit. It was gonna mess it up, man. That she sent me a sexy picture, ain't for nobody else. Like, that's just what it is. I want a man, and is that too much to ask for, to want a man with that sense of security?
It's not just the security within you in a relationship. It's the security for you outside of the house where he's not there to protect you either. That's the thing that I don't think people take into consideration too. It's not just about the outfit and my so-called insecurities. When you go out here with your fucking nipples out, that can create a situation while you're out there.
Wild.
I'm just saying it can, you know what I'm saying? So the outfit matters. It ain't really just about the insecurity part or whatever the case may be. It's like, yo, if I'm not going to be there, you're going to be with a bunch of women and I can't protect you. I'm not comfortable with you wearing that out. Maybe you could wear it with him. Maybe he feel like, you know what, you can put that on me and you go out. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to be out without me and I can't protect you, I don't feel comfortable with your nipples out.
A nipple?
Yes.
a print?
Yeah, it's a dick print. What's the difference? What's the difference? See, you think a nipple is nothing.
So what happened if I say, look, you can wear that shit out. I'm gonna wear my gray sweatpants, but I'm gonna change my drawers. So I ain't gonna wear these loose ass drawers. I ain't gonna, I'm gonna wear something that's, maybe I wear the boxer briefs instead of just regular boxers, so it ain't just swinging everywhere, so you can't really see it. So now the boxer briefs gonna keep it, and what happened? See how
I'll say,
there we go.
Nigga. Because you gotta be fair. You have to be fair. If I feel like I'm gonna be able to want to dress how I want to, and I want to trust the fact that what you're gonna do, that's the communication part. Like, hey, all right, nigga, put that shit up, or not, and we outside. But it's the respect aspect of it that I'd be like, all right, man. But Nick, that sounds like some tit for tat shit. You wouldn't have did that if you wouldn't have did that, and that'd be the problem. You would have never thought to put that shit on or not take that shit off or to exchange that shit. I did that shit out of respect for you, man. I was gonna let that shit just swing anywhere. Nah, nigga, what? Didn't do that.
Now this is another thing that I was in. You can't ask of somebody if you can't.
If you can't do it.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
I might not have said, hey, well, do the same thing. My thing is, I'm not going to ask of you something that I wouldn't do for myself.
Okay.
So if you're asking me, don't wear those gray sweatpants because you show your print, I shouldn't even have to tell you, oh, you can't wear that dress because you already know you can't wear no bra and your nipples gonna be protruding through the damn thing all night, and it ain't even cold. You see what I'm saying?
But it
I
ain't even
shouldn't have to
cold.
tell you that.
Yeah.
Or the fact that it's leather, I'm pretty sure that motherfucking moose knuckle, because it ain't in the camel toe, that motherfucking moose knuckle is leather. You got that going all motherfucking night. So you got a moose knuckle and 2 hard nipples. I can't wear a motherfucking. I can't even wear a motherfucking gray sweatpants,
man.
And no, you can't. But that's where it stopped for us. We don't
What did
give
King
a fuck
say?
what
Did he
the
say he
arms
was
out.
gonna wear his? What he say he gonna wear?
We have more things to be able to protrude
King,
and
what
be
did
able
you
to
say? Where are you? Your
King went
voice
to
is
sleep.
important.
He mute again.
He muted.
Oh, he literally muted
He's
this time.
important. I always want to make space for King's voice.
I'm sorry, like I was letting y'all talk because I didn't answer the past 3 questions, and so I am so back behind. I don't even know what the hell y'all talking
King,
about
I
right
see
now.
you. I see you. I'm a teacher.
The
So
last,
I'll be like,
yeah.
wait, it's King. He didn't get his chance.
No, the last topic it's still on the same topic. So they asked about single women, keeping women single. We just started, people just started asking a bunch of questions in the middle of the conversation.
Y'all asked like 2 or 3 questions after that. Let's see. My answer was a man for a simple fact that if you have to ask that question, you have not learned some type of lesson. Because at the end of the day, you have to know either single, married, in a relationship. You should know who's doing what, who has what type of opinion, who views what a certain way that you can go talk to vent to. Like you can't talk to everybody. Single, married, in a relationship, whatsoever. You gotta know your group to put them in their place. Of who, like I know who I can talk to, who's going to give me an honest opinion. I know who's going to be on my side. I know the motherfuckers who got maybe jaded about women. I know motherfuckers who love women. I know motherfuckers who are womanizers. I know people who hate men, who love men, who are just use men as hope. I know who they are. I'm not, if I go to the wrong person looking for good advice, that's fucked up on me. For a simple fact, you should know who your friends are. Like if you at this age, close in your 30s, close to being 40, you should be able to tell. You should have at least learned people to know who the fuck to talk to. So that's why it's a 50-50 for me for a simple fact. Like not all single people are going to give you bad advice. It depends on who your circle is. If you rolling with a whole rack of jaded ass single females, of course they're gonna give you bad advice. If you rolling with a whole rack of females who are actually looking and had good intentions, they're gonna give you great advice. It really depends on you and your circle and how you really, if you can actually tell who's good for you or not, who's give you the best advice.
You know what, King? Let me say something really quick. My best friends are guys. Those are the first people I go to when it comes to
I've heard that a lot.
advice, because I feel like they're going to get, man, women are very emotional creatures. You know what I'm
Wait, I
saying?
want
And
to tell them that when we do this, it means same. That's what it means in Minnesota. It means like, so you don't cut the person off, even though I cut you off. When you say your best friends are guys, I'm just saying some people, they not from Minnesota. They don't know that. Go ahead.
I was raised around, I only have brothers. I have boys and I birthed boys. So my personality is a lot different than a lot of other women. My advice that I get come from a male's perspective on a lot of things. I'm a woman naturally at heart, but I take advice a lot when it comes to my best friends because they're going to give me a different way of how to look at things. So I value that. And they come to me if they may have, some things going on within them, they'll come to me as their best friend to get the woman's perspective on things. And I love it that way. But it also puts me in a different type of like space when it comes to relationships. I can come across as being a little aggressive, a little you know what I'm saying, demanding or masculine, some may have say, you know, but all in all, I just I don't have the time to play or to waste time. Yours or mine. You know, so a lot of times that's how it's kind of looked at. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just love having the male's perspective on things because we could try to think like what we think y'all might think all the time. But all in all, it's nothing like I'm not gonna call my homeboy, girl, this man done. Nah, I'm gonna call my homeboy because hey, bro, this nigga done said this because and he gonna be like, man, that's your goofy ass fault for over here falling for that fool ass nigga. Like it'll go just like that. And he gonna tell me,
Oh,
and I
trust
don't
me,
have to
I get
accommodate
it.
his feelings on a certain type of spec. Like it's if I have to accommodate my home girl. He gonna tell me what it is because we're gonna look at it in a different type of way.
You know, tomorrow, you know, I don't call curb till it's like I'm ready.
Yes.
And he finna be like, it be feeling like Molly Wop, like I'm just the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. But you know what? They gather you in a different way. Look at why you laughing, Ivory. That's the biggest.
You know why I'm laughing? Because when y'all are saying that men look at things in a different way, I think us as women, we have a habit of complicating things. Even when men talk to us and they tell us, we always think we got to read between the lines of some shit. No, it's actually black and white. It's very simple, but we're making shit way more complicated than it should be, trying to wrap our head around some shit that, I mean, so that's why it comes much more simpler to them than it does to us. That's why I started laughing. Like, I feel you. You know
I just
what
love
I'm
when you
saying?
smile. I just love you. I want to say I want to get to a level of self-mastery as Ivory. Like I thought I was elevated. Ivory just been chilling like no. I am the queen of self-mastery. But like I'm working on it. I just love you.
Thank you.
I don't remember. I know it wasn't the actual topic that we brought. There was just some random. Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't remember what
It
it
was
was.
something about. I don't know. Y'all asked so many questions. Then something about.
Um,
What was the
You
last
got a
one?
bunch
With
of
gray
Scorpios on
sweatpants?
one podcast. This is how it was
you said
going.
what?
Yeah, it was something about gray sweatpants. I ain't even understand that shit.
I got a question for y'all because I didn't get a chance to ask
well, yeah, you have a topic.
Yeah.
Let Ivory
Miss
talk.
Kiana, yeah, you can't be wearing you can't wear leggings in your class, sweetheart. You got too much hips, man.
What you went and
You
looked her up?
cannot.
Damn, that nigga
You got too much hips, bro.
What?
You got too much hips. You can't wear leggings.
That's crazy. That nigga
I want
went
to share a
found
birthday
first.
story about Kiana if I could get one chance.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna share it because I get to do that. It's Scorpio season. I'm a new teacher. I'm taking pictures, you know, when your class is doing a little kindergarten graduation, and this dude is just in the back of my class. He's just there, and I'm like, dang, this is getting really uncomfortable. Like he been here all the time. Kiana comes in with all them hips and all that body. She like, yeah, I said, this is how I got rid of him, and she thought that was so funny. And it's like, it's not. This is not funny. Like this guy was just running around, going to all of our classrooms, having the time of his life. And it was like, look, no. It was the craziest. And she probably laughing just like this because she came in. I looked in the doorway and she was just smiling. Like, what are you doing? Who is this person? He's none of my kids' dads in here. And she just was like, I had to get him out of my class. I already had to deal with him for like 2 hours. That is Kiana the body. And I'm like, why did you send him in here? There's crazy. A lot of stories, but and that was just a work story.
But
like
that's how it is, man. Some people just, you know, like I said, you can't help if you're curvy, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. If that's what people are into, then that's what they're gonna gravitate to. Some men like them skinny, some men like them thick. However, if you got something somebody like, they on your motherfucking heels. Okay, so good shit.
The police had to come get this man.
Pop your shit, Miss Ivory. You said you had a
Ivory
question.
got one, the last one.
Yeah, the last one. So I actually really wanted to, save mine for last because I thought, this last question would hopefully end on a good note. So, I feel like we are living in a society where it's a lot of men out here that like vagina, but they don't really like women, right? And so I'm curious if you all can maybe share something that is non-sexual that's a turn on for you in regards to women.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I've heard that before, but I don't know if that's a thing. But
non-sexual that's a turn on about women.
Non-sexual.
Yeah. We've had that
topic
plenty of times.
before.
Oh yeah, there's a list, a long list of that. Shit.
She's new here. Be nice.
Yeah, no. It's cool. We appreciate it.
Y'all all gotta come back because y'all don't watch the podcast.
But we love it though. We love
y'all to come back.
There's plenty. Everybody's different. Everybody has their things that that works for them. Whatever personally, but for me, that's not sexual. Like Flash said, that's just being spontaneous, and that can happen in any form. It don't have to necessarily be something sexual. It could be a lot of different things that can come off that way. I love a sense of humor. I love that's a really big thing for me because I find humor in everything. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get through my life. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have a great sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? I love deep conversations. The same way we've been deep diving into different topics on this pod. I love having those type of conversations with my partner. We can start off in one place and end up in a whole another situation. You know what I'm saying? So I love stuff like that. You know what I mean?
So I'm sorry. Let me interrupt you for 1 second. When I say a turn on, I don't actually mean things that you like in a woman. What I mean, what are some things that are going to cause that spark in you to make you feel like, yeah, I'm finna take her home and get her to business? Non-sexual though.
Since the way a female smell, if you like I put like this. Let's keep it real. One, if you look attractive to us, everybody has a female that looks, everybody, beauty in the eye is beholder.
Right.
So one, if you look attractive, but then for me, if you look attractive and you smell a certain way, the things I would wish to do to you.
Yeah.
Like scent, but it's like it's everybody for me, it's like a certain scent. Like if I smell it, I'm like, it's like I like to reference the motherfucker dude from Twilight, little vampire dude. Like my own personal brand of cocaine. It's like a certain scent. Yo.
Her after air get you. When she walk past and her after air smells good, you can fuck with her.
Same the scent,
Yeah, it's the after air though, because she can just spray that shit on like a French whore. They don't bathe. They don't bathe between. All they do is just spray new perfume on. Then you can smell when that motherfucking perfume is covering funk. That's why you gotta wait for the after air. Because she can just, if that shit real strong, and then you go out there and the bitch smell musty, you can smell both.
Ooh,
you can cover it. You can't cover that shit up. That after air is something that say something whole different.
I got one. A way a female hug you. I had one friend. Every time she hugged me a certain way, and I'd be like,
"Your dick got hard."
Yeah.
literally. And she was short too. I'm like,
yeah, buddy. Yeah.
That's funny.
I will pick your little ass up. Yeah. That's crazy.
Surprisingly, I ain't never hit that, but still, to this day, like if I see her, I'll be like, "Oh, nigga,
you need a hug? What the fuck?" Hey, that's crazy.
What about you?
That make me just want to just take her ass home. That's a good ass question.
Everybody know mine on this pod.
I mean, but that ain't the same because you can't see her feet when you're talking to her at the store.
She got open toes.
Teeth.
Yeah,
feet,
nah,
and
a sexy
hair.
smile is always good too. But you know what? A thing for me is that I like seeing women as close to their most natural state as possible, right? Women hate getting caught lacking at the fucking store with, oh, my hair was in a ponytail, I ain't had no makeup on, I was looking like shit. And that's how I want to see you. Okay.
The laundromat outfit. They don't understand how.
Listen.
It be like, your natural woman, if somebody like you in your natural state, like y'all don't.
Because that's who I'm gonna be with. That's who I'm gonna sleep with. That's who I'm gonna wake up next to. That's yes.
Destroy your guts.
I have nothing against women who get themselves dolled up, throwing makeup, do whatever you gotta do. That's cool. But if I can fall for your natural look, it's a wrap.
That is I love to meet a man. I ain't never gonna. I remember calling my homegirl one day. I literally threw on a hoodie, some sweatpants, some busted ass Crocs. I got my son with me in the thing, and I'm looking around. It's people trying to talk to me left or right, and I'm just in majority of the time, y'all. I have went on this whole thing of like finding my natural self because I felt like I always felt like I had to put on makeup or felt like I had to put on lashes to feel beautiful. I've been a long time without like doing anything, and that's the time that I like to meet people because you don't know if you're gonna see me with an afro, you don't know if you're gonna see me with my hair like this, braids. I just need you to know that this is how I look, and I appreciate a man more when he likes me in that space, and they're like, oh shit, this nigga done found me. And I'm like, girl, this fool, I had crust all in my damn eye. I had my damn. I ain't going outside with no bonnet on, but it's just certain things I'm do.
I love that.
I know your natural. I give you rated that natural state.
Yeah, you in your natural state, because I can see who you are. I can see who you're gonna be when I wake up next to you. You know what I'm saying? I can see everything, man. Like when I see that and I'm attracted to that, all the other stuff is a bonus. When you get dolled up, that's a bonus. That's like, oh, you really looking for, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck that. I love that. So when I see a woman in her natural state, man, that does it for me. It's just like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I can do this.
Majority men. That is majority men. So I always woman, do you care about how your man views you? He don't like wigs. Why you always wearing wigs? He don't weave. Why don't you understand that he'll like you in that natural space? But a lot of women don't have that sense of security within themselves. They always say, I want a man who no, girl, you don't even know who you are. You don't even like you without all that. So how is he gonna like you without all that?
Facts.
I also like a woman that changes her moo up. The moo you wear to bed can't be the same moo you just fried my chicken in. So you gotta change that motherfucking moo up for me, please. Like, it's certain shit that you just gotta change. And I seen somebody say you go in the bathroom after the woman. That is a good one, but everybody know I do a bathroom check when I first walk into your house anyway. Go and check your rag and make sure it ain't crunchy. Because if your wash rag is crunchy, I am leaving instantly. Like, there's nothing you can do for me, ma'am. Crunchy wash rags is just a no-go. I am smelling your towel because your towel is a no-go.
But the Scorpios all said you wouldn't be over their house anyway.
But I tell you what, if I get over there and that's wrong, you ain't got to worry about me coming back any motherfucking way because I'm out there.
By the time you get to their house, everything will be clean and precise.
Yeah, trust me. If y'all clean for me, y'all show the king.
Man.
Do men like when women dress up? Like, do men like when women dress up and wear lingerie and do things of that nature? Like, does that do something for a man?
Flat, take that lingerie.
Boy shorts.
What to say?
I like boy shorts. I like anything that's gonna have that little ass sitting out at the bottom. It's just something about. I like laced black boy shorts.
I have a thing with lingerie. Now, my whole thing with lingerie is like, if your man like lingerie, give him your sizes, have him buy the lingerie that he likes. Point blank period. I mean, I would, yeah, that's my whole thing. Like, why would you waste your money for something that this particular man likes? That's the only thing I say you should definitely make a man pay for. If he want to see you in lingerie, give him your sizes. You buy the lingerie you want to see me in. Cause what? I ain't gonna have the shit on, but just a few more minutes. Cause you gonna take the shit the fuck off. Ain't gonna last too long. Then you gonna probably want me naked the rest of the night to slide in the middle of the night around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So, so that should be something that he should particularly buy if he wants to see you in lingerie.
Now,
me and Flat love boy shorts.
Y'all are from Minnesota, so it snows a lot. But I still want your feet done. Because certain shit just got to go down. You know, I have a foot fetish. Everybody on this podcast knows that. So, you never know when I might pop one of your toes in my motherfucking mouth.
So would it matter if her feet was done or wasn't done if you put it in your mouth?
Yeah, because I don't want to have to wash my mouth out with peroxide from the cuts all in my motherfucking mouth.
That's particular as fuck. But
yeah,
you know,
King is killing me with the onomatopoeias. Woo.
And about that. So if you've been with a woman, she's your woman, you know, she's a clean woman. Maybe her feet haven't been done and she's probably waiting for
no, it's a
oh God, no, not for Flat.
And she decides, and you guys are having sex and you're in the moment and you just want to caress and love on her body. You wouldn't kiss her toes if they were not done.
I'm gonna kiss her ankles.
Listen.
I'll even lick your ankles. I'll lick the top of your foot. I will not. I'm gonna definitely feel them. So like if I'm working, I'm gonna feel them. If they not, you know, okay, the paint, I ain't tripping off the paint. But if the side of that toe a little hard or something like that, I can't do it.
So that is a deal breaker for you. A woman that has nice feet.
I ain't gonna say it depends on her age.
Oh, that definitely sounds like a fucking deal breaker. I'm not.
It depends on her age. If I'm dealing with your grandmother, I understand she used to.
Oh, he go bust grandma wide open.
Yeah, because if grandma's playing her cards right, I will knock your grandmother down. My thing is, I know back in her day she had to walk to school and shit. I know certain shit. Her feet ain't gonna be that
her
way.
ankles gonna be swollen.
If her feet looks great, that is a plus. That is a big plus. But I'm not going, you know, okay, I see she got corns, but she go get it done and foul down and all of that. But you can still see that as a goddamn corn. But that's something different. Now, okay, she in her 60s and 70s. Now you in your 30s. I shouldn't be going through that with you in your 30s. Unless you were a ballerina or something that's hard on your motherfucking feet that I can understand. But certain shit, I'm just not going to accept. I can accept it on your grandmother's feet, but not your feet. It's just certain shit I'm just not going to do.
That is so funny.
Yeah, that's his bag, man.
A deal breaker for grandma.
But would that be something that you would that be something that you would pay for a woman to make sure every 2 weeks you go get your feet done to accommodate?
You're right. If I plan on sucking them
toes,
there
we go. We ain't got shit else to talk about. We good in my book. We good. Because if you ain't paying for it, you shouldn't be. You know, be motherfucking just shut up. But since you gonna take care of it, we good.
If I don't pay for it, it's just that you just won't get your toes sucked that day.
No, because what type of shit is that? No, if you here, we doing. Girl, I'm going on mute.
Hey, you better just enjoy this ankle love. I'm gonna lick I don't mind kissing on her ankle and licking her ankle and all that. I'm just not sucking those hard ass toes. I'm sorry.
So reverse the question for y'all when it comes to guys. What is something y'all
love?
Turn y'all straight
That's
on?
not you turn y'all on. It's not sexual.
Oh, I'ma start. It's the veins. It's the veins in a man's hands and his arms for me. It shows so much to me. It shows strength. It shows masculinity. It shows no hell no. I seen some niggas that wasn't masculine. Sorry, y'all. But it's something about the strength of a man for me. When I see those things in his hands and his arms, it just shows a form of strength for me. That is a major turn on for me when I see that on a man.
So that basically means
I know I'm
you
here.
really bait a heavy set.
That veiny motherfucker. He said, I know I'm here.
I think heavy set men have small penises, so I try to avoid them. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Well, I'm just I ain't even think about the penis. I'm just saying that if he heavy set, you ain't gonna be able to see no veins in all his hands and arms any motherfucking way.
I'm just telling you how you know that's what I am attracted to when I look at something outside of the sexual being. I look for the strength of a man's hands and arms, the veins, and
for me, you know, as a feminine vessel, you know, yeah, you know, I it's a man's mind for me, you know. If I can explore his mind through deep conversation, and I'm able to connect with him on multiple different.
No, that sounds better.
If I'm able to connect with him on, you know, multiple levels, you know, that's an extreme turn on for me. A man that shows discipline, who has structure, a man who has a belief system. You know what I'm saying?
I can't let Ivory do this. I can't let you do this. Because when I was in that bag, you was like, nah, my nigga, I need you to tell me.
No,
what do you?
I'm telling you.
That means you have to have a conversation. No conversation had. You look at a man, what do you see that's going to make you take him home? So I got to hold you to the same standard you gave me.
Unless he on a podium preaching.
Let me explain this to you. A man truly does not get my attention until I feel like I can have a conversation with him. Off of looks, I'm sorry. Yeah. Do I find men physically attractive? Yes, but that's not enough to make me want to sleep with you.
But it's enough to start the conversation. So what is it that you looked at to see in him that said, you know what, maybe I want to get to know if this motherfucker got a good
exactly.
They not letting you off with this, Ivory. They not.
Because Pink might be the same way, but if she don't see no veins and shit all in your hands and your arms, she not even gonna give you the conversation. So what is it that you want to see that's gonna make you go find out if his mind is where you want it to be to get
everything is visual first. Because if that was the case, you would be married with some really weird looking guy who speaks.
I love weird guys. You know what I'm saying? They interesting.
I said weird looking.
Weird.
That's weird totally different.
Yeah, I take it.
Weird guys and weird looking guys are totally different things. But go ahead.
Oh, now she want to freeze.
Okay.
She was okay.
Hold on. The freeze button. She must got an iPhone.
That's crazy. Oh no, she back. Hold on, she back.
Somebody try to call her.
All right, there we go. She's back.
So non-physical, I would say probably somebody that's really just well-groomed, you know, not nothing too flashy, you know, just a well-groomed guy. I like them simple, you know. I don't like flashy. I don't like guys that everybody know. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not into all of that. So well-groomed, nice-looking guy. He can't be a little guy, though. I'm a thick woman, so he got to be tall, and he got to have a little weight on him. You know?
How tall are you?
You thick?
How tall are you, Ivory?
How
How
tall
tall
am
are
I?
you? And how thick are you? Stand
I'm
up.
5'6".
5'6", okay.
You
I'm
like
5'6".
okay?
I'm 215 pounds. Solid
Thick.
though.
What the fuck?
But it's in all the
Where
right
is it
spots.
at?
Like,
Where is it at? Is it all in one spot? We
He
gotta see
said
that.
stand up. That's pretty much
said,
all
"Is it
he
all in
said.
Man,
one
let me do a turn. I want to see this 215.
I hear that all the time, though. Like I'm 240, but I'm 5'8.5".
Yeah.
I'm tall. Nobody would ever think that. People were like, "Oh, I'm 5'8.5", nigga." So my my build is how it's built. My upper body is smaller than my lower body. I ain't got much ass, but it's wide. But we here. This is what we have.
Stand
don't
up
do
and
that.
show
You
everybody.
lying. You lying.
Stand up and show everybody.
But that's
They
the
said
thing.
they
But
thought
some
the
of us,
soda
there's no
girls ain't
way.
have it. They thought they only had it in the South.
They
That's
always
what-
say like, "There's no way that you're that." Yes, I am that. Much
Yeah,
person, much tallness. Like this is who I am.
You 240?
I love it.
God
240.
I love it because
I
y'all
would
are
never
confident
think
with y'all. Y'all are confident with y'all size.
Yeah, no,
That is sexy. I'm not a fan of the woman who like, oh my God, why would you ask me that? I'm like and get offended. It's like, no, just be 100. If you don't tell me, you still weigh what you weigh. The fuck? Like I don't understand. So I love like when women are confident about their shit. Like that's dope. I love that.
I ain't got anything in my game. You're gonna see some potholes, some rolls, and some more stuff dealing with me. I'm a grown woman. I'm
I know
37
that's right.
with 2 kids. I'm not here to really I like to put on stuff that look right for my body and my figure. I put on what looks right. I ain't finna just put on nothing busted just because. You know what I'm saying? But I know how to put some stuff on, but this is me.
Yeah, I love that.
My body is just not perfect. Nobody's body's perfect.
So I'm
Everybody
gonna
got
share what I like, if that's
Right.
cool, Tamari.
Go ahead, baby.
Yeah.
You know what? One of my friends, they like to pop out in the comment section, told me, she pointed this out to me, like, you really like guys who be dirty.
Dang, you like dirty niggas? That's
No, but
crazy.
listen to what I'm saying. She like, you like construction workers and like table man crawling across the ground. Like, I guess I could really say I'm one of them girls who like guys in the
a hard-working man.
I love it.
Yes.
I want to see him muddy. Like, I want to see him know if I be like something going on with the drain. I think it signals signals something in my brain, like he don't mind getting down and fixing it. You know what I mean? But I think because my grandfather was a construction worker, I think I saw him like take care of the whole fam. So I think like when I see guys that are like literally like up on ladders, driving excavators and all that, I just feel like, wow,
like a strong, hard-working man.
Look at this guy. I think like if we're talking about something that's not sexual, it's like they immediately grab my attention. Somebody who's sweating, you know, he might need to really scrub his nails when he's done working.
Right.
Yeah, that'll do it for me. That's
somebody trying to haul that soda, you know what I'm saying? And then a dirty nigga walk up and she just like, hold on, let me look over here. This dirty nigga over here. I love it though.
I might look at him first. Like I might be like,
yeah.
look at him.
Hey, Flat, go put on what you wear to the trash
truck. He be down in the drain
You
system.
Go put
I
on
might like him first
clothes?
before you.
Oh shit.
No.
Hell yeah.
Flat, go put on your trash truck clothes. I'm gonna put on my mailman clothes. We gonna walk by real quick.
The only difference is she said dirty. Now my trash truck clothes might stink as well.
Now you gotta be able to deal with that.
Now
I said it looks
now
like
I gotta
you
get
work
naked
hard.
at the
It
door.
looks like you work hard.
Now I gotta get naked at the door and walk through.
You
know.
And there you go.
But y'all
well, tell me to come outside so I can see you in the first. Damn.
Well, first of all,
wait, Flat. You better walk. You better hope your walk by air smell good.
Good.
And it don't.
It don't. After that,
it don't. It smells like
no. After you take the clothes off, you walk by it smell good. Like
that's
crazy. Smell like a printer machine. Stacks of paper and shit.
Crazy, man.
No, really. And I literally had a homegirl pointed that out to me. Like, you always like the guys in uniform, like the firemen and like
you like
people
the
that
blue
look
collar.
like
you like blue collar guys.
Blue collar men, yeah, hard working men.
I respect that, Soda. I respect that. You got a cookie in my belt.
Whoa,
you got a cookie.
I never heard you
down.
say that. I don't know what that
Goodness,
means, but I hope it means something.
I've never heard that before in my
Cookie.
life.
Never heard that shit. Who said that? You gotta get my belt. Who said it?
Crazy.
Who said it? I never
I
heard
feel
it.
like I'm the oldest person on here, so yeah, I said it. I said the
That's
old person
crazy.
slang and shit.
That's
I got
crazy.
cookie on my belt. Ain't that some shit?
I ain't mad at you. I'm sorry.
Man, but
Somebody in the comment section, Miss Sweet said it's the intimate connection in his eyes.
Mm,
Oh, that shit is sexy. When somebody look at you, oh man, you're right.
yeah,
That is
that eye contact to tell you a lot, real quick.
Yes.
especially if it's from somebody that you are attracted to,
Oh, yeah.
and they looking
Oh,
at you
yeah.
certain way. It can't if it's somebody you're not attracted to. Of course, everybody think that shit creepy.
Right.
It's a language
Why the
that
fuck
you
you looking
don't
at
have
me,
to,
nigga?
man. Whew. Like, man, no, that shit is real. That shit is real, motherfucker. You could catch somebody's eye, y'all can look at each other. And
Yeah, I could fuck with this person.
man,
Hey, Miss Bill.
It is a
I'm
connection.
like, Bill. Hey, Miss Bill.
hey, yo, what we about to do?
Confidence too. Like a man is attracted to a woman who has that confidence. You can tell a low self-esteem, non-confident woman when she walks through the door, looking at herself, adjusting herself compared to somebody that's walking through the door, and they're just like, nigga, it is what it is outside. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you know what's fucked up about the non-confident woman?
They be
I
cool
think
as hell.
they need to be. I think they need to be protected because the non-confident women, the ones who have insecurities, they are the ones who get preyed on by men the most.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
That's why I say they need to be protected because the people will see that. Oh man, yeah. And
They
somebody
get preyed
who
on by other low self-esteem ass niggas though.
no, low self-esteem. They want low self-esteem niggas and people who do have self-esteem and just want certain things. And they know they're going to get it from this person because they've used them. Manipulative. Yeah, you absolutely right. I will agree with you. So yeah, those sisters, y'all sisters need to help those ones because those are the ones who are going to get played the most.
No, I don't. No. I think men be like,
it's okay, Miss Pink. I get it. You like fuck y'all bitches.
No, because I be like, man, I'm finna get her motherfucking ass. Man, she thinks she's so motherfucking tough. I'm finna break her motherfucking ass down. It's an attraction for a man to be out to be a predator and a hunter.
No, but they said low self-esteem, man.
Then motherfucker, I could walk through the door right now. You be like, damn, all this self-esteem, and would I be over here struggling inside? You don't ever know, but like that because people can portray to be whatever that they want somebody else to be and see.
But see, like that. But then it's a difference between some people who like to hunt. It's not fair when you're trying to hunt, say like a lioness as yourself, than someone trying to hunt a fucking turtle.
Oh man,
it don't make sense. Yeah,
you can manipulate a turtle.
You go for the turtle more than you would go for the lioness.
It depends on like how say if you low self-esteem, if you ain't really that good of a hunter, you're gonna go for some you got to remember a lot of people like shit easy. Certain people like shit hard, but a lot of percentage of people like stuff easy. So that turtle is an easy pick to manipulate and move how you want to move because they're gonna go one direction. Go this way, little bitch.
That's the alpha male that's gonna go after that.
Oh, it's those for me. It's
a difference between an alpha male and a masculine man.
Period. And I want the masculine man.
And I am a masculine man. I'm not an alpha male. Alpha males are hunters. Those are the ones that they will be there, but they're not going to be there for a long time. They're just there for a good time.
What?
A masculine man is going to make sure you good on all edges, all points of your life. A masculine man is going to make sure you're always good. Alpha male is just want to make sure that he's in control. He wants to show his like it ain't about that all the time. Because dealing with a woman, sometimes you got to know how to dumb that shit down because you have to get to your woman on a feminine level sometimes. Sometimes you have to dumb that down. You can't always be this big bad motherfucker when it comes to your woman because you got to be able to deal with her emotions.
Okay, so she wants you to be emotionally invested into the. Yeah, you got to be emotionally educated and available and all those different things.
A man knows how to deal with his emotions.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? Like how you said masculine. Like I'm gonna go with my wolf pack. Just look up how the leader of a wolf pack operate. He put the alpha males, the young alpha males, in front because they go for it.
Yeah,
he all the way in the back, making sure everybody's straight. He got the elders in the middle, the alphas, the little young ones who try to want to take his place in front. He got some elders in the middle and somebody else in between him and the elders. So the elders are always taken care of. Like the alphas, yeah, they just like I've seen this before. I heard this before. Like the alpha is this one track mind. So they always just want one particular thing, but you got other particular,
They like the young bulls. My grandpa used to call them the young bulls. Like, come over here, young bull, learn how to do this. But he clearly was the masculine one. Like my cousins was just alphas, They can go
hunters.
The biggest one beating their chest, but that don't mean they was the masculine man in the situation he was.
Yeah.
But it's like eventually after you learn all these skills and you get that big rah-rah out of you, I'm gonna need you to be mad. I'm gonna need to have a mental breakdown and like, oh my God, this happened, and you not get on my level and match my energy as an alpha. I need you to be like, this got broken, and you a problem solver. That doesn't necessarily mean you an alpha, but it does mean you're very masculine. You know what I mean?
Struggling. And it's kind of funny. I seen somebody else explain it too. It's like, yo, these alphas. Somebody explained it in the tribe wise. He was like, yo, the alphas going to be the ones out hunting. But then again, at the home base, you do have a lot of men there that's going to secure and protect the women and those who are more home based with it. They might not be the ones out hunting. They're not the gatherers either, doing the little bitch job. But they're the ones who are the smartest, some of the strongest, because they have to protect home base while the young hunters are out hunting. So that's another thing too. But yeah, I mean personally, I don't subscribe to none of that alpha shit at all. I am what I need to be whenever the fuck I want to be.
I feel that, man.
Go ahead, Miss Pink. Miss Pink look like she biting her. Let her pop her shit real quick.
Yeah, go. What you gotta say, Miss Pink? What the fuck you gotta say, Miss Pink?
No, it's really like the more and more I sit and talk to people, I really kind of feel like there are some areas in which I have like a weakness in. I'm masculine, dominant men that are leaders. I have a big personality. You know what I'm saying? I have a very big dominance about myself that can come across as a certain type of way. And I don't know if it's because I only have brothers. I don't know if it's because, you know what I'm saying, of the things in which I've been through. But I want to be able to be in this soft space of a man that I can trust, that he ain't got to say too much, but I trust what he is and who he is. And sometimes it'd be like, oh, well, nah, man, I just, it's what's for me is for me, and I'm not forceful of things. I feel like if it's going to align how it's going to align, that's how it's going to be. It's not going to, a man ain't got to be all rah-rah for me to be able to be like, oh, shit, okay, damn, let me chill.
That's because you like masculine men. You like masculine men.
It's a leadership for me. Like, it's something that I might be 5'8" and a half, 240, but I might seem like I'm 5'2" and 140. You know what I'm saying? I might feel like I'm in my delicate feminine space, and some people might look at me like, damn, she could be a little. I know that if I had a girlfriend, I would be the stud for sure. Because of my personality.
Your personality's like that.
My dominant, how I am, I will automatically go into this masculine form. But I like to be able to meet a man that he don't even have to tell me or be in a way of masculinity to like a hardcore way for me to be able to automatically get into a delicate, soft, feminine space. And I could just be me. I don't want to be aggressive. I don't want to be forceful. I don't want to be controlling. I don't want to be demanding. I don't want to be those things. Yes, Ivory.
So I want to say, like, if that's what you want, right? Like, you're not going to attract that unless you change what's inside of you, then you can attract it. Because what's going to end up happening is if you continue on with the energy that you carry, right? Let's just say, even if you do so happen to run across a man who is a masculine man, you're not in the right energy. So he's not going to be in his right energy either. And there's going to be disharmony within y'all relationship. It's going to be a power struggle. It's going to be this. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to change your energy in order to be able to attract the type of man that you want. So, so when he comes in, then y'all can be in balance. Y'all can be in the yin and the yang in a perfect harmony. You see what I'm saying?
But I believe that the man that is for me is going to come in naturally who he is, and it's just going to automatically swap the feminine space.
No, that's what we were saying. Like, that's a masculine man. That's where it's an agreement. It's not like in opposition. It's like, yeah, the man you're describing that's going to come in and disarm you and stuff is not going to be with this super alpha energy. You know, it's going to be a masculine, like Kiana said, emotionally intelligent man. And unfortunately, you've been scarred by Minnesota.
I'm
not trying to be funny, but we know that's a whole different podcast. But we know that the reason why a lot of women in Minnesota get aggressive is because, like, they got to be go-getters. They got to get this money. They got to buy the houses. They got to get the cars. And, like, you get in this energy and you're moving in the spaces where it's like, hey, what did Jill Scott say? You can't tell me what to do unless you could tell me what to do.
Right.
So it's like, we have to choose to, like, I don't want to be in a space where I'm trying to see if you could tell me what to do. I'm not going to fight that. If I don't respect you, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be like, he can't. No, I just don't want to be with you. Like, I don't need you to tame me. I need to not be here. This is not the kind of relationship that I need to be in. You know what I'm saying? Nobody needs to tame me or make me be feminine. I'm gonna be feminine regardless.
Yeah.
I just need to enter in an atmosphere where there's masculine men that can help cultivate what I'm already building. And I think that a lot of people, like regionally in our space, have, you know, been affected by that. And it's like, it makes you think you need this big alpha, but it's like, you don't. You just need somebody with that BDE.
You said big D. What'd you say?
BDE.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Big dick energy.
King?
Oh no, I was about to say, like, and with what Ivory was saying, kind of want to and what was I going with? At the end of the day, Vicious Pink is going to have to decide. It's not even really about the man. She's going to have to automatically decide who she wants to show her femininity to. Because, like how Ivory was saying, if you come in with this masculine energy, no one's should have to subdue that. Because if a real man is really masculine or alpha, whatever, if you come in with the alpha that masculine energy as well, y'all going to collide and have a power struggle. It's going to be just naturally for her. It's going to be someone that she's going to just have to see and be like, okay, I can't do this with him, so I need to be this. So it ain't really about the dude. It's about her when she sees somebody who she really wants to be with, to let that wall down and be like, okay, I'm just going to be this towards this guy.
Yes.
And let him be masculine for me because I just see him and that's what I want. Because I'm pretty sure she probably ran into some masculine men that probably could have probably been the same as the particular that guy, but it wasn't for her choice. Yeah, either the way they looked, the way they smelled, the way however the fuck what it was, but it's just going to be something that everybody's particularly looking for something to actually, when they say be kind of submissive to, how should they say?
Yeah,
like there's probably men you could be submissive to that could really lead, but not, you probably don't want that particular guy. It's going to be that one you choose to be submissive to and not give that many problems to.
But that goes back to the masculine and the alpha. The alpha is probably what she ran into. A lot of those be the ones.
It don't.
It don't
Those
matter
be the ones
regardless.
struggle because a masculine man is going to realize, okay, I see that she got this rah-rah. Well, let me introduce myself to her to let her know that, hey, that shit don't bother me. It don't scare me. So pipe the fuck down. But only a masculine man is going to do that. An alpha male is only going to try to match your energy because he's on a one-track mind and that's all he's going to do. So regardless, I understand what they're saying that, oh, you're going to do that for a certain person. But it don't take long for a masculine man to understand because masculine men are emotionally intelligent. So they can see that that's just a front. Alpha male don't know that's a front. They just think that's just who she is, and I'm not going to let her do this to me. So we saying the same thing. He's just taking a different approach. A masculine man is going to realize that, and once you see that he's coming and he's talking to you and he's not matching your energy, it's automatically going to make her shut down and do that. That's the same shit what King is saying. But an alpha male is not going to sit there and let you keep rah-rah-rahing, and he's going to rah-rah back, and then you're going to understand that, okay, we're just two alpha motherfuckers, and she doesn't know that, all right, I can let my guards down with him because I can see that he's gonna sit here, he's gonna try to figure out what the fuck is really wrong with me or why I'm so rah-rah, and he's gonna try to break me down and say, hey, you know you don't have to do that with me, right? And then she's gonna say, oh, I don't, in her mind. All this is in her mind. Oh, I can see I don't have to be. Oh, okay. So now,
you know, don't be extra now, then.
That's in your mind.
You made her a little too soft. She ain't like that. She like,
don't be like that. I don't feel like that.
I'm telling you, if a masculine man comes in the picture, when she's going to realize the masculine man that comes in the picture, because then she's really going to do that. And then she's going to be like, that black motherfucker on that podcast said that I was going to be this soul, because she ain't never have to be that soul. She was never in a position to be that soul because she's always ran into alphas. When she run into a real masculine man and she get that soul, she going to say, you know what, that little black motherfucker knew what he was talking about, because I did not find myself, I didn't see myself being this motherfucking soul for this nigga. And then she gonna have that single ass friend in the back saying, I see something different in you. Fuck him. He changing you. No, bitch, he changing me for the good. And I like this nigga. I'm gonna keep him around. And then that's the single friend that she knows she can't get no advice from.
Oh, hell no. Here we go. You want to try to tie them two together.
I'm tying all that shit together.
He's over there like, yeah.
oh my God, man. But listen. We are at 3 hours and 16 minutes into this podcast. It's 12:37 in the morning on a Wednesday now.
What was the question we had for them?
Did we need one? Because we potted like a motherfucker today, goddamn. So look, let me get this round of applause for y'all for being so dope. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's still in here kicking it, you know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of people in the comment section too, so shout out to y'all as well. Yeah, we were going to try to come up with something for y'all, but like I said, we've been partying like a motherfucker, man. So this has been really good.
We might have to bring this back.
Y'all gotta double back at some point because we love.
Bring us back in February because that's when Scorpios are made. We're made on Valentine's Day. A lot of us.
Yo, what?
Okay.
No.
We're made in February. That's how you get a Scorpio.
They're made, yeah. Okay.
Nobody need to know that information.
I think it was pertinent to the conversation.
Say Pisces.
Nobody need to know that information. Oh, wait. What are you? What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
She's a Leo.
Leo rising, or I'm sorry, Leo sun, Taurus rising, Scorpio moon.
Look at King like that.
I'll just listen. No, I was just listening. I was trying to find some way to talk shit because she's Sailor Moon Scorpio. So
can I say one thing before you finish, Rated? I just want to say I'm so happy y'all had us on the show. This is something I really wanted to do for my birthday, and I'm really proud that my girls showed up. And this was a dope pod. I also want to say I think this is the most, that I've ever heard King talk. So, so happy.
I've been drinking
I
just for you.
This was a great pod.
It was.
He's smiling.
Listen. When the idea came up, trust me, all of us on this panel, man, we lit up, man, because we always looking for guests. We're always looking for females, and we're always looking for people that are new as well. So this kind of just like checked all three boxes in a row, man, and we was excited to get this going, man. And it turned out extremely well. I do know that Yoki's her iPad died. So she probably got some stuff going on, but we're glad she was able to tune in for as long as she did. We glad y'all were able to continue, especially for this long, because I didn't know it was gonna be this long, but we kind of knew it was gonna be this long.
She was in the motherfucking house. Wait, she was in the house. Did her iPod really die, or did Dick come through? I ain't question that. We need to ask her.
Oh no.
I wonder if do the people in the comment section, the Vibers, do y'all know how this whole pod came about? Do y'all
I don't even know how this pod came about, bro.
Do y'all remember it was a challenge for me? Y'all challenged me. Remember, we all had challenges.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all was like, since you're always on vacation,
oh yeah,
get a video question from somebody wherever you are. Mm-hmm. I was on a cruise, and that's where I got my video question, because I ran to soda.
Mm-hmm.
I ran into soda, and I was just chopping it up with her, and I said, hey, yeah, I do a podcast. I'm with my fellas and this and this and that. I said, but I do have a challenge that I have to do, or I get punished for it. And she said, what's that? I said, I need a video question. I need you to just record yourself asking a question and then send it to me. That's it. That's all. Say, hey, I'm Shania. I'm from Minnesota. And my question for you guys is this. And I brought her video question to the pod, and she's been locked in ever since then.
And can I also chime in and say that she is a part of the Soprano gang? So I feel proud about that. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and get a round of applause for that. You know what I'm saying? So to my dog, she know that.
One time for the Sopranos.
Yes, man. Soprano gang. Look, love it, man. Again, like this was something that we definitely needed, man. We appreciate y'all so much for coming through. We hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. I know it was crazy. We had a lot of crazy conversations. We just been everywhere, but it's been super dope. Everybody in the comment section was loving it for sure. I've already seen people saying y'all got to come back, so they're invested. All right. So this is the part of the pod. I'm gonna do this quick rundown. I ain't gonna do the whole rundown. The main thing I'm gonna do here is just we got an announcement to make tonight, and I don't know if y'all been paying attention to what's going on with at least with what Flat got around his neck. What I got around mine, but y'all know we got an annual cruise coming up. It's coming up in August next year. Ooh. And it's about that time, man. We have picked a location and we are sailing out of New Orleans. So it's going down, man. Y'all get y'all bread up. We're going to have way more information coming on this very soon, probably next pod. But if you look on the screen, man, 5-day cruise. We're leaving from New Orleans, and it's going to be August 5th through the 10th. These are the numbers. I don't know if these are official numbers or not, but it might change, but it might not be that much either lower or higher, but whatever. This is a 5-day cruise. I'm going to also share my screen real quick to give y'all a slight rundown of what we got going on. Make sure I pick the right screen and boom.
Your porn pop up.
Yeah, I don't need y'all seeing my porn section. So we are going again to have this Caribbean cruise, man, and we are going to Cozumel, and we're also going to Progreso, aka Yucatan. So, okay, first we leave from New Orleans. Second day is going to be fun day at sea. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of coasting around having a good time. Y'all know how this goes. If y'all haven't been on a cruise before, if you haven't, it's a lot of shit to do on this goddamn cruise. Mini golf, you can eat, do all types of shit. It's just super dope, all right? Boom. Then we're going to end up in the third day. We're going to be in Cozumel. We gonna turn this motherfucker up. I already know. Okay.
Senior Frogs is
Ooh.
the spot.
Listen here. Love Senior Frogs.
Frogs is the spot in Cozumel.
That's a bet. It was a spot when we went to Nassau, so I don't know if it was
I don't know. It's I can't.
They got a spot though.
Yeah, it's a spot that's pretty much just like that one that we did on the last cruise in Nassau, the Bahamas. So yeah,
cool. And each place got excursions y'all can get into, whatever you want to do. We're going to also go into Progresso. There's stuff to do here as well. Of course, 5th day is going to be at sea. We're going to have a blast on the boat. It'll be back in New Orleans, man. So for those who are interested, y'all already know what it is, man. Just stack your money up. We're going to get all the information to you so you can get your stuff, put it down, get your person you're going to share your room with. However y'all going to figure it out, man. But we going crazy. Y'all know this August that just passed, we did it. The first cruise, we left out of Orlando. 5-day cruise. We had a fucking blast. If you didn't see the video, it's on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. It was wild as fuck. And we're doing it again. So yeah, it's going down, man. Our 2nd annual Live Vibes cruise, August 5th through the 10th, 2024. So yeah, be prepared because it's going down, all right? And again, ladies, y'all are more than welcome. So if y'all want to go, just stay in tune. Y'all follow us on the Instagram. We're going to have everything posted on there and lock in, man. It's going to be a lot of goddamn fun, all right? Yes, indeed. And shout out to Christy. She sent us these New Orleans shirts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to Christy, man.
Totally forgot.
We appreciate you for sending this in all the way from New Orleans. So we going there, and that's what we're gonna do it. All right. So there's that.
You gotta come, so everybody give her a hug.
Yes, sir.
Don't do me like that, kid.
Ivory gotta come so all the dudes y'all can like talk intellectual to her.
I love her hair, man. We love it.
And Soda, everybody gotta come for Soda and give her a blanket because it's cold in Minnesota.
No, everybody gotta come to the
dirty.
You gotta bring your work uniform for her.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Bring your work gloves. I'm happy you know. I got stuff y'all can fix.
Yes, indeed, man.
When y'all see her, start doing some push-ups.
Yeah, you gotta start doing your push-ups for Miss Pink so your veins can get to going.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
Miss Pink and Soda, like I'm hard working and I got veins. Which one y'all want, man?
Craziness, man. But y'all already know what it is, man.
No. If you do push-ups and start reciting the fucking poetry.
While wearing a blue collar, yeah.
You get all three of them.
All three, man. Love it. But that's what it is, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Oh, no, this is not this one. This is the wrong one. But every Tuesday at 9 p.m., we come live with the Vibes, man. I gotta update all this shit in here. But yeah, other than that, let's give it some shout outs real quick before we go, man. And I know a lot of these people came from y'all being so dope and wanting to see y'all on this pod, man. So we're gonna do a quick rundown of all the new faces that we've seen in here. It's a lot. It's a lot of them, man. So first things first. All right. So I know this is one of y'all. I think. Who is K Reed?
That is my friend Kiki. It's her birthday today.
Shout out to Kiki. Happy birthday. Come on through, Kiki.
Yes.
Love that. So shout out to Kiki. I know, man. Love it, man. All right. So I don't know who Candy Girl Hun is for. She said Yuki. So shout out to her for probably coming through to see Yoki. Yoki. Love it. Love it.
For the last part too. Don't do us.
Soprano gang in the building. You your gang up in here, man. Yeah, we gonna see. We'll get them there so they can pick squads and stuff. But King's new BFF, Kiana Bill, is in the building as well. Shout out to you, Bill. Love Cecile. Appreciate you for coming through. Yo, also shout out to Erica Sanchez. I'm not sure who she's here for, but shout out to you. Hey, best in the building.
Miss Sanchez.
Love to see it.
She black as hell.
Don't do that. Also, shout out to Vania Crosby. Vania's in the building. Hey,
cousin. That's my cousin.
Let's go. Cousin in the building. Love it, man. We also have a Nikita Nickens in the building.
That's gang. That's
gang.
Leo.
In the building. I see you. Appreciate you. Another fellow Leo in the building. Shout out to Curtis Edmond pulling up. I see you, Curtis.
My best friend.
Let's go.
Big Kurt, what's up, homie?
In the building, man. Appreciate you for coming through. We got an Ariel Favors in the building. Cousin is up in here. Everybody's showing love, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Them favors, man.
Y'all see them snowflakes?
Yeah. Baltej Kumar Ministries. Look, if I said it wrong, I apologize. But shout out to you for coming through. I see you. New face up in here as well. And lastly, we got Nika in the building. We see you
with the little cute profile picture. Hey, Cody.
Yes.
She has the best red lipstick ever. It's vegan, and I'm going to tell everybody about it. I don't have it on today, but I wear it all the time. I just want to wear pink today, but I'm telling you guys, amazing.
That's what?
Love it.
The best red lipstick.
Red lipstick, love it.
Red lipstick.
That last ain't gonna be everywhere. That's not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, like leaving traces of things that you know, that good stuff.
Gotcha. The good stuff.
What am I gonna do with that?
Love it, man. But again, we appreciate all the new faces, everybody coming to support. We hope y'all enjoyed the podcast. Again, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Just come back and see us all the time every Tuesday at 9.
Wait, Miss Ivory, you ain't bring nobody for us?
Listen, I did actually send it to a couple people, but they off. It's late, y'all.
It is
my
late.
buddies, I work with them. We got to be at work in a couple hours, so I know I'm going to be there.
So shout out to you for dedicating your time to this. We appreciate you. We really do.
All that you need to see for all that, it's a violation. You just need to stand up and turn around.
What, Flat?
I'm gonna stop fucking with Miss. I'm gonna keep fucking with Miss Ivory. Hey, Miss Ivory, she been quiet all goddamn night. That's my job.
Nah, she's been good. She's been just letting everybody cook,
it's
man.
My job to be the quietest.
We appreciate all of y'all, man, for coming through. We hope y'all enjoyed the show. Again, y'all are welcome back anytime you want to. Y'all can come back as solo. Y'all can come back as a group. However, we appreciate the energy. Shout out to everybody.
What's the last week of Scorpio?
The last week? It's mid-December for sure.
Next week. November 21st.
No, it's mid-November. Yeah.
Y'all, the 22nd.
The 22nd.
Then it turned into Sag. Thank y'all for having the Scorpios in the building.
You already know, man.
Y'all want to come back in February, right? So look, we got to get them all scheduled back for February then.
That's cool. We can do that, man. But we appreciate y'all. We know it's late. We glad y'all was able to stick around, especially dedicating so much time, man. This is a very long pod. This might be the longest pod we've ever had. So we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. And is anybody got anything y'all want to say? Y'all want to shout out yourselves, y'all social media, anything like that? Give y'all a little plug and whatnot.
If I say this is Pink Creations, nobody's probably gonna spell it right, but just know I do a lot of customizing things. So if anybody needs anything pertaining to customizing things, or if you are wanting to launch a clothing line and you need somebody to produce a product to ship it to your customers, that is what I do. That is who I am.
Hey, make sure y'all go look her
products,
up.
By the way, like she underplayed that like cold with it. Like y'all gotta go on her page and see him. I had customized sweaters for my son's games with his names on it. Got Zell one. My daughter goes to Howard. She's a freshman there. She made her a cold customized sweater for there. Like she's amazing, amazing customizing, honestly.
Okay. Love it. So we definitely make sure y'all go do that.
Have some business for her.
Ivory, I know you was plugging yourself earlier. Do you want to just tell some people, what you got going on? I know you popping over there.
Well, I do. Well, okay, so I do a couple things, but my main thing is interior design. I've been doing that pretty much since I moved down here to Atlanta. So I do full service interior design. I do foundations. I do e-designs. I'm really good with graphics. So I do something called e-designs. But, I do marketing. I do a little bit of everything. If you guys want to find me, you can find my page at Ivory _ Rayel. That's RAYALE. Actually, it's up under my name.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can find my Instagram and just request me. So yeah.
Yes, indeed. Love that.
You were down here. I'm in Atlanta as well, babe.
Okay, well, we gotta link up.
You know what's crazy?
Wait,
My job.
Who's in Minnesota?
Soda's in Minnesota. Vicious Pink and Ivory are both in
But
Atlanta.
they're from here. That's where I know
They're
them.
from-
I don't know
yeah,
them from
yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I was just in Seattle for work this year, and our conference next year is in Atlanta. So November next year, I'll be in Atlanta.
Wait,
so.
what's crazy is I was just in Dallas for a conference, and guess where my conference is next year in September?
Seattle.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Oh, that's crazy. Everybody goes to the A. All right, we all coming out there, man.
For a week.
When y'all come, I'm gonna show y'all where to go. We're gonna all go kick it together. How about that?
Love that, man. Look, new face up in here. Shout out to Pretty Miss Misty in the building, man. Come on through, Misty. Come on.
Yay. She's so pretty.
Shout out to Misty, man. Pulling up. We appreciate you as well. We was just getting up out of here. We appreciate all of y'all energy, y'all thoughts, y'all opinions, y'all times, y'all perspective. Like I said, we gotta have y'all back. And yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all check them out, man. Look them up, do whatever y'all gotta do. And guys, do we have anything else when we get up out of here? I know it's late as hell, 1 a.m.
Yeah,
Shit.
no, I don't have anything.
Damn,
I'm just
man,
like,
1 a.m. for
I
real.
appreciate all of y'all for coming through, man. You know, it was much needed. It was well needed. But yeah, like you said, y'all come back anytime. Just keep a brother posted. Y'all follow the Live Vibez page on IG. Hit us up in the inbox or whatever, and we can go from there. Let's rock out.
Yes, indeed. All right. With that being said, Flatline, go ahead and take us out.
Man, y'all already know what it is. Let's create wages, not war. And remember, if you complete, you do not have to compete.
Oh, that's right.
And we out.
Hey. They got the fuck.
That's right. My love bugs in the building. That's right. Rap. Yes,
We
Lord.
see y'all.
Damn, they got the fuck quick.
They got the fuck. I love it though, man. We had a good pod tonight, man. We ain't doing no voice. Let's get the fuck out of here. We all gotta work.
Yeah, I gotta get to work in 3.5 hours.
We out of here, man. See y'all next week. Tuesday, 9 o'clock.